They say everybody dies twice. The first, your body's demise. The second is the last time someone remembers you. So if I never speak my mind, blank white pages, empty lines. When it comes the day I die, what is it I leave behind? Just like a cure, just like a remedy, searching for something to live beyond my days, writing myself into our history, showing the world the reality in my mind. I'll be a memory, let me stay with you forever and always. Before I go, I'll leave a legacy, stuck in your head like a melody one last time. Would I be washed away, memories left to decay, if I was never brave enough to say what I wanna say? 'Cause all this fear that stays inside keeps my memories confined. Don't forget me, don't rewind, find my reason, find my rhyme. Just like a cure, just like a remedy, searching for something to live beyond my days, writing myself into our history, showing the world the reality in my mind. I'll be a memory, let me stay with you forever and always. Before I go, I'll leave a legacy, stuck in your head like a melody. One last song I write, it's the mark I leave. All my feelings, my hopes and dreams, past and present, who I'll be. Screaming loud, are you hearing me? Just like a cure, just like a remedy, searching for something to live beyond my days, writing myself into our history, showing the world the reality in my mind. I'll be a memory, let me stay with you forever and always. Before I go, I'll leave a legacy, stuck in your head like a melody one last time. All my friends
Hi. Oh, live stream. This was what I wanted. Oh, I forgot the thingy. My bad. My bad. Don't worry, guys. I'll get my shit together one day. I'll remember stuff one day. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine and dandy. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm streaming so late. Oh, why? Well, I wanted to stream today. Then I got home, took a nap. Woke up, was like, okay, I definitely want to stream, but I laid in bed for a little bit longer, and then I did some at-home workouts. And now here I am. So it's definitely pretty late. My bad. My bad. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to watch some videos, you know? Like, what can I say? Hang on, I gotta move myself. Oh, I was on display capture. I totally forgot. Stop it. Stop it. Window capture properties. YouTube. There you go. I'll move myself over here real quick. Excuse me. Let me hit that G-spot baby. Hollow live animation.
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least.
Let's go
amount of hours
Grammarly.
of my week.
I've never used it.
You can unmute. You can say hi.
Are you sure about the language comment?
Oh, no,
What?
you're fine. You can say whatever you want. It's my own language that I need to watch out for.
Oh, you're not
Oh.
gonna match my freak?
Michael, what the heck?
Every time I can't match your freak, Gigi. It's not
Why not?
possible.
I prepared a song for you.
She made a song for me.
I didn't make it. I
Alright, there is actually someone I really wanted to watch. It's financial audit. I've watched some of his content before, but not like all of it. So, I think it's Caleb Hammer. That's who it is. Oh fuck. Here he is.
I invest.
So he makes these videos. Okay, guys. So, financially, I'm not that financially responsible. Okay, I do like. Well, I don't like spending my money, but I spend it because I literally just have no self-control. It's all my fault. But I've watched his content before. Not all of it. His videos are very long, so I probably would skip through them, if anything. But they're usually just about people just being really, really bad with, like, their money. And, like just, like, worse than me, okay? Like, I'm not in, like, debt. Knock on wood, like, I make my credit card payments. I don't max out my credit cards. For anyone that does, honestly, if you're doing okay, you do you. Like, I can't judge you for how you live your life. I don't give a shit. You can live however you want. I don't give a shit. I just, I care more about, like, what goes on in my life. So I'm like, I'm just happy that, like, I don't worry about, like, maxing out my credit cards or anything like that. And I always have money to pay off any of the credit cards that, well, the one credit card that I have, the credit card that I use. I remember there was one video that I watched some of. Yeah, there are some people who open credit cards to buy random collectibles and go to restaurants every night. Yeah, I can't say I go to restaurants every night, luckily. I like buying, like, little knickknacks for sure, and I like buying food. But I make sure that I always have, like, I don't ever want my bank account to reach anywhere below, like, a certain amount, and I make sure it doesn't. What are you doing, Haunted, huh? So your friends took you out to a bar, Haunted, huh? Did you find a girlfriend there? Did you find a girlfriend? What the fuck? What is with these e-girls, bro? You're eating? How's the food? I heard you got your old job back. Are you excited? Nah, no women. A man, then? Nah, he walked into the bar and scared all the way. I just wanted to. I just wanted to designate a driver. Oh, okay, that makes sense. There was one chick I saw in here. I just don't remember. She was on here for, like, no reason. She literally was rich as fuck, but she didn't know how to use, like, she didn't know how to use her money well. I'm trying to find her. I watched this one, like, this girl. I watched some of her stuff. She is so annoying. I literally, like, can't stand her. Like, I watched that and I was like, I can't handle whoever this woman is. I really can't. Like, oh, hell nah. Just taking shot after shot. Hey, I'm not saying anything. It's all Annabelle. You do you, man. So how's it having your, like, job? Did you get your old job back? I know you've been looking around, so I just wanted to know. Oh, this one. This is it. This woman.
A little hangry.
You have 3 jobs now? Oh my god, are you okay?
I enjoy being.
I hope you're, like, at least, like, I hope you're looking after yourself. 3 jobs is a lot. Do you work every day? Is one of them your old job? Trying to rack in as much money. Oh, okay. I mean, as long as you're okay. Don't overdo it, though. Don't overdo it. You got the park job? Okay, that one's pretty relaxing. So at least you have, like, a job that's a beach job. Oh, what do you do at the beach? Sup, troublemaker? Sup, troublemaker, though? Girl, give me a park job once. Oh my god. A theater job at the beach. Oh, okay. I was either thinking about going up to 6 days at my current job, but let me tell you, once I walk into that place and I am forced to walk around in circles for 7 hours, you have 2 jobs at the beach. Oh, okay. One is by this. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But I think instead of working there 6 days a week, I think I'm gonna find that second job instead. I don't know where I want to apply though. I think I should just apply literally anywhere. 6 days of soul crushing, so you'll be fine. Yeah, I don't have a soul left, so it's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, what are we talking about? Like, oh my god. The only one you'd actually want to see is Big Time Rush. Gotta live it big time. What? What? I have one job I hate already, so that's enough for me. I get that. So this girl here, I watched like most of this video, not all of it. This girl here is like rich, okay? Like she's from a rich family. She has mama, daddy money. And I don't know why she's on this show because she literally doesn't have like anything in her bank account. She uses like a card that her mom gave her. So, like, I don't know. Pampered Princess thinks poverty is easy is what the title is. Guys. I think when I watched her, I got so angry. I think I was just so mad. I was like, damn, this is really how rich people live, bro. Like, there's no way. Also, oh my god. I'm so pissed. My boss is, like, rich as fuck. Like, bro's on a safari right now. And bro, like, when he gets back, he's like, I'm gonna get 5 dogs. And then also, he fucking... They say the store's not doing well, but in reality, they're just like, oh, we didn't have enough room at our house to build a pool, so we're building a new house so we can have a pool in the yard. And, you know, they have their boat down in at their beach house with their new car that they got, their beach house. Bro. And bro couldn't even spare any money for, like, the fucking, our bonuses at the end of the year. Bro's like, oh, here's a $10 gift card, have fun. Thanks, pal. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they're getting ready to retire in, like, a couple of years. Like, what do you mean? If the store's not doing well, then you're not in any, like, position to retire if you don't have enough money. But I guess they're like, oh, yeah, the store's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
Unemployed.
What did you call it?
It's like unemployed.
See, she doesn't have a job.
But, you know,
She doesn't have a job.
Moocher of your parents.
I'm a
Yeah.
girl, like, that stuff shouldn't matter.
I'm a girl. That stuff shouldn't matter. It's crazy. Guys, I'm a woman. There, in fact, I shouldn't be working, bro. Like, I'm telling you guys, I really should be working.
I've been through so much to get to the point.
Oh, let's hear about it.
I was literally raised in this neighborhood where everybody was wealthy. Everybody had like daddy's money. I did not have a private jet growing up. And,
Oh,
like,
I did not have a private jet. I did not have a private jet growing up. Me neither, girl. Me neither. Sorry, that cracks me up. Look at his face. Look at his face. Just one brain cell, bro. I think her excuse for the entire video is that she's, like, I think, look, man, like, I understand, like, if you have, like, she said, I think the entire video, she talks about how she's, like, autistic, which is, like, you know, like, you do you, man, but, like, she's obviously, like, high functioning, it seems like, so, like, for the most part, I feel like it'd be very easy for her to find a job, and to, like, it's true, Ditto tells me this all the time, yeah. Yeah, there's no excuse for literally not having anything. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, a lot of people, like, guys, I never want to downplay anyone's, like, heart. Like, if anyone's gone through something hard in life, I don't care how much worse it is or how much, like, how much worse or how much, like, less it was than someone else's, like, hard time in life. Like, you're allowed to, like, feel bad. Like, you're allowed to feel bad when you went through something shitty. But using that as an excuse for everything is not okay. Alright, I'm just letting you know. Ditto made fun of me for being in prison. You put yourself in- I'm kidding. I'm happy you're out of a bad situation.
Put a house with money.
This is just a preview.
You grew up in privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life.
Hi, my name is Grace.
Oh, I don't
I'm
like this.
24 years old. I live in Austin, Texas.
Oh my
and
god,
this
she's
is
my
my
age.
audit.
She's my age, bro.
All right, this is gonna be an interesting situation.
Sorry, I got this like Premier Protein cookie dough protein shake. It tastes okay. It's really not that good though. Don't get the Premier Proteins, guys. They're not that good.
We haven't seen someone in a situation like it's a lot of dependence happening here. And it's gonna be very curious to dive through, and I'm excited. It's a different story than normal. So
A different
what
story than
do
normal.
you, 24 years old.
Yeah.
Here, same town, Austin, Texas, do for a living. That pause.
Girl had to think so hard about what she does because she's like, well, I'm usually like out and about with friends doing literally nothing. Wait until you encounter the people Keen Sage that act like this, bro. Oh god.
Why was there a
I
pause?
always dislike this question.
Because she doesn't do anything. That's why she dislikes the question. She doesn't literally do anything. If I get asked the question, it's like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh yeah, I work at a pet store, you know, or work at retail. That's my automatic response. I play video games. You know, just like normal people stuff, I guess.
You dislike the what do you do for a living
It's just
question?
so like I'll be on dates and stuff like that, and they'll be like, what do you do for a living? Like,
Well,
it's
they're
just
they're
very-
looking.
Well, yeah. Guys, if you go on a date and someone asks you what you do for a living, it's because they're trying to get to know you. And know how much money you make, maybe. I don't care. But, like, if I'm on a date with someone, I'm asking, what do you do? Like, do you like to do anything? What do you do for work? You know, like, I'm trying to get to know you, bro. Like, I'm trying to get to know you. And if you say, oh, I don't like that question, I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck you mean you don't like that question? You don't do anything? Well, you don't know how to answer? Like, bitch, what do you mean?
Looking for a partner unless they're looking just for a quick.
How do I tell them I am an anime man on the internet while having direct eye contact? I tell them, I look them dead in the eyes. Guys, I look them dead in the eyes. I am an anime woman on Twitch. I am an anime dragon woman. That's what you gotta do.
Bang.
That's how you tell them.
Girl, like that stuff shouldn't matter.
What do you mean?
What should matter?
Well, I mean, like, I'm the prize, and like the guy is the one where you should really care about like their like living situation.
I hate this chick. I hate this chick so much. Bro is literally like old, like obviously she has that old way of thinking like, I'm a woman, I shouldn't have to have like anything to my name. I guess the man is the provider. But that doesn't mean that the guy doesn't want to know your personality before they start going out with you. Like, what do you mean, bro? I've already paused this video like a million times and I'm a minute in. I have a gooter on Twitch, got it. Got it all locked in with that. Yeah, there you go. Hey, if you start off speaking the truth, they'll like you even more. Or less, you know? It doesn't really matter.
You want to be a trad wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to be a
I guess so,
trophy
I guess
wife.
if it means that, yeah, I guess so.
Well, is that what you want to be? You want to not work? You want to stay at home?
Honestly,
Or do you want to work? Or
I don't even know. I'm like still figuring that out right now. Because
you
like,
hate that question though?
Yeah,
Like, because it shows what kind of person you are.
No, because I have no clue what I want to do with my life. That's the thing. Like,
Well,
I
why
wanna
don't you say
find
that?
something-
You
I
can say that.
Yeah, then I guess that's true. But yeah, I want to find something that I'm actually passionate about doing, not just like something boring like tech or finance.
Well,
like all these.
but
other
they're
people.
saying, what are you doing for a living? You can be.
So I'm still figuring things out.
I'm figuring out if I want to not starve. Is that what she said? I don't know. Yeah, like, trophy wife is fine. Like, the thing is, though, she's like, her excuse is she's still trying to figure herself out. Girl, no one, like, you know how hard it is for someone to get a job that they, like, are actually passionate in? A lot of people get a job to make money to have money for their hobby that they're passionate about. That's how life works, guys. Like, the job you get might not be your passion, but the money you get from that job can fuel the passion that you actually enjoy doing. Like, I enjoy video games and, like, you know, collecting, like, anime women Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I have a job to get money to fuel that passion and make, like, and be able to afford, like, a living. Like, that's how it works. Like, you don't have to get a job that is your passion, which I'm sure that'd make a lot of people happier. But, like, 50 plus job application, there's a reason I've rehired at the 3 jobs I work as now. I'm literally doing a victory lap. Haunted, I'm so proud of you for, like, you applied to so many jobs. I'm so happy that you got, first of all, you got one of yours back, because I know that one was already, like a nice job in general. And, like, I don't know, it's just nice. I'm sure as long as you're, like, looking out for yourself, you seem happy, though, so that's all that really matters, honestly. As long as you're happy, like, goddamn, get all that work in, make that money.
Out right now. And I'm probably gonna get another job either in retail or in the service industry.
Yeah, that's what most people have.
An internship program that I've been looking at, and but at the same time, I would like to take
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Being not poor makes people happy.
Right now, I feel like my finances aren't really my finances. They're for the longest time, I feel like my parents have been giving me too much cushion.
Too much cushion?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you call them? Hey. No more cushion, please.
Since I'm...
Bro, this episode was hard. Oh, you watched it, Ace? I literally am, like, I've paused this, like, so many times that I'm 3 minutes in, almost. This chick is annoying as fuck. Like, like, I get it. She's obviously been, like, she's been, like, cushioned. Like, she's been babied her entire life. I think that's how most, like, rich kids, like rich kids, like, are. Like, they're usually, like, babied. So she doesn't, like, understand that, like, you know, a lot of people have jobs that they don't enjoy. And she doesn't understand that, like, you know, finding a job that you actually enjoy is fucking hard.
Currently unemployed.
Being annoying, bro. Beyond annoying, yeah.
Answer?
I just finished
technically.
No, well, I mean, I just finished an internship, and
how'd the internship
I'm
go?
still kind of figuring out what I want to do right now. I'll probably end up doing, like, another, like, temp or internship job, just because I'm trying to, like, get some experience.
Understandable. What is this? I don't care.
You know?
Okay, you're 24. What have you been doing since 18?
Honestly, I'm a late bloomer. I have autism, but I need to stop making excuses. I need to stop.
That was your excuse. She just used that as, I need to stop using excuses. You know, but that is your excuse. Like, you obviously had an internship. Like, you're fine. Like, girl, like, that internship could be a way into that job. Like, there's a wait. Did she like it? She must have had an internship at, like, a nice place. Like, I'm sure her parents, like, helped her get it, or she. Yeah, I was gonna say she's very high functioning. Like, I wouldn't have known that she had autism unless she pointed it out. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't have known. I don't just, like, assume people have, like, you know, autism until like, if they tell me, like, oh yeah, you know, like, hell yeah, like, you know, her shortcut. No, like, they're not related to anything. No, you are not finding a job that you enjoy and pays enough. That is not happening. You find a job that pays enough for the stuff that you enjoy. But if you do end up finding a job that you enjoy and you can make a living off of that, honestly, like, good for you. Like, take that job, work. I'm proud of you. Like, me, you like your job? Hey, let's go, Jay. Let's go. That's good. Hey, I think that's a good thing. I'm happy that you found a job that you enjoy. I hope that you I hope you have that job for the rest of your life. I hope it goes well for you. I hope you retire early. It's called having a sugar mama. Bro, I fucking wish I had a sugar daddy or mama, bro. Please. Hook me up, man. Did I want that job? I want someone to be my sugar mama or sugar daddy. I had a job I loved that you worked at 30 hours a week and they paid me $50 under the table every week. Oh! What? One of your work friends retired last year to Bali at 42? Oh, congrats. That sounds nice. Hoya, hoya.
Yeah, because a lot of people with autism make a living and live life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, no, I need to stop
Okay.
using that as like a crutch and like actually.
I
take
like the way
control of
like
my
I like the
finances.
way Caleb like talks to people. Like, granted, if I was in this person's shoes, like I am very intimidated when people like you know, talk the way Caleb does. But like I commend him for being able to talk to people this way because like he really just makes them like realize like, oh shit, this guy's not babying me. This guy will tell me the truth straight to my face and not give a shit. You know, like he's that kind of guy. And I commend him for that because I could not do that. But nice.
Trust me, autism flows through this office like a hurricane. So,
Yeah.
but they all work.
Yeah, no, I need to like get my ish together and start like.
Ish.
Yeah.
She's using like slang
Oh.
terms. Accountability is rare in 2025. No, yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't have like any kind of like from what I'm aware, I don't have any kind of like autism, ADHD, anything like that. So I don't understand. Like I obviously am like, you know, like I have no idea what, you know, what it's like to have those things or anything. But like you can't tell though. Like unless someone like flat out tells you, if you're like have high functioning, like unless someone flat out tells you, you literally just cannot tell. Like I would never be able to tell unless they like told me straight to my face. Potentially, maybe. I am really hard at like figuring people out though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't look at people like that. Like I'm just like, oh hi, you know. Wow, my life is hard, so everyone's grow up. So is everyone grow up. I think it's okay to be set back by your struggles like a little bit, but if you can work your way through them, like that's how it's supposed to happen. Like people like I'm really hard. Guys, you can't see it, but I'm so okay. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
What
It's
was
just
the
a- it's just a
internship? What was the
habit,
internship?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was working at a tech company.
Oh,
doing,
nice.
Program management, and
Okay, well that's what you just ranted about being against, but okay.
I'm not necessarily against it. Like, I mean, I love my boss and I loved everybody I worked with. I love the company.
Well, that's good. She loved the company. She loved the boss. If she was there interning, like she had probably had an opportunity to like get a job there. Why didn't she get a job?
It's just like
They
I'm
didn't love you
kind
enough to hire you for a full-time job after the internship. Sounds like.
It's just a hard conversation, you know, because I've just been really like struggling in what I want to do.
Struggling how?
And, like,
And what you want to do?
Look at him
Yeah.
smile. Look at him smile. Okay, but like struggling in what you want to do, girl. Like if you are given an opportunity for a job that you said you like the boss, you like the company, and they like you will like a lot of people will try really hard to get in like at the internship. They will like that internship, you are wasting like time at this internship hoping to get this job. That's how, because I bet the internship was probably unpaid. A lot of internships are unpaid, which I find ridiculous, you know, like that is absolutely fucking ridiculous. But like if you need a way into this company and you really want to be into this company, a lot of people do the internship and just like lose money on it. But this bitch had an opportunity and she's like, well, it's just really hard, you know, I don't know what I want to do. Like, girl, you can figure it out later. Take the job first, you know, take the job first. I've worked at like a hot dog place. I've worked at 2 pet stores. Do you think I found any of them to be like the most worthwhile experience? She's shat on tech fields 2 minutes ago. Yeah, she literally just said she didn't want to work at some random tech company because she didn't want to have a boring job. My doctor said it's highly likely you are, but your age, there's no real point in getting you tested. You're high functioning and most accommodations are for students. Oh, that makes sense. For adults, the minimum wait time is 6 months for an appointment, and the appointment isn't covered by most insurances. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I generally hate the idea of interning for free as if I have money to- No, like, literally, because you'd be interning, and then also, like, at the same time, you have to, like, you'd have to have another job to keep, like, to get money. Like, to have money so you could pay to, like, go to this internship. Because, obviously, you have to either take public transportation to go there, you could probably walk. but you're gonna have to, or you could drive. Like, you'd have to take time out of your day and money to go to this place that you were technically working at for free, because you're interning, and a lot of times you're doing like actual like work though most of the time, and like help, like not even just shadowing or whatever the heck. Ditto been taking hot dogs to the hand. No, I think she should start a wiener business. I can't believe this. Put some ketchup on them. I can't believe this. Michael,
At the
what
same
the fuck?
time, though, I do.
They
wanna give back
refuse
to
to
my
let you pay
parents.
your own bills.
They want me to pay my own bills, and
She just
we
doesn't have
have
money.
arguments about it a lot.
Well, if they want her to pay her own bills, but she won't get a job.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you're trying to convince them that they're giving you too much fluff.
Yeah, no, they already know that they're giving me too much.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah, no, I definitely need to like start like paying my own bills, like my own like car
why
payments.
aren't you? You're 24. When did you finish college with a psychology
I finished
degree?
college actually.
Oh,
last year.
she finished college. Oh shit, I went back for it. She finished college. Like, that's nice. I didn't. No. I'm not running a hot dog stand. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Let's
I already
go.
went back, so
No, that's fine. So a year. How long were you in this internship?
I was in the internship from about March to August, and I really enjoyed
That's a
it,
long
and,
while.
Yeah, again, I would like to say like I had like the most amazing boss ever. She was such a great mentor to me, but I just ultimately decided that it wasn't for me.
She decided after the internship that she didn't want the job. Bro, what a dumbass. What an absolute dumbass. I can't believe it.
And decided
Finished
wait,
college
are
and
you
shouldn't
applying
have.
to
Jobs right now.
I have been, yes, I have been applying to jobs, but then at the
Like
same
what?
time, it's
Like, what kind of jobs? If anyone has she probably has full availability. Like, she's not in school right now. She probably has a car. Like, and if you have full availability, a lot of people just hire you based on that. Any retail job will hire you if you can work like day and night shifts. Like, they'll be like, oh, you can work during the day, because a lot of retail jobs hire high school students, and high school students can't work like during the day on weekdays. And you know who needs to take over those shifts? Like, college students or people that are out of college. Guessing living with family. I don't even care that she's living with her family. Guys, I live at home. Like, I live at home. I don't have money to move out. I want to move out so bad. I don't have money for that. I live at home. I don't care if they're living at home. I don't give a shit about that. We're the same age. That doesn't mean anything to me. She's gonna be an entrepreneur and start. No. You know, guys, actually, I did think about it, though, because one of my coworkers has, like, an OF, and he made bank off that shit. I was like, man, you know, like, I can make bank. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Bro. Exactly. Ditto's Wiener World is looking for full-time employees as we speak. The average age to move out nowadays is 28, really? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to wait till 28 to fucking move out my house. I don't care that she's at home, but she's privileged as fuck. She has a lot of privileges that a lot of other people don't have. Like I had a job when I was like, I definitely started late. I think I was 17 or 18 when I got my first job, and I've been working ever since. She's never had a job, and she had an internship that she ended up just declining. It's never that easy. I know, it's never that easy. It's never that easy. It's really hard. No, yeah. The stats on it are wild. No, a lot of people will make a lot of money for like 3 to 6 months and then fall off because the Coomers move on. They do. They really do. I had a friend that made a Feet Finder account. They never actually used it, but they made it. It's so funny to me.
It's kind of
The only frogs.
I have to admit,
I should
enjoy
make
being
that.
fun employed. I like getting up and going
What did you
online.
What'd she say?
call it?
Fun employed.
What's
I
fun
call it
employed?
Fun employed because I get to just do whatever I want to do. Like, I wish that
That's
running,
the word.
singing.
I like being fun employed. I get to do anything I want to do. Does she mean just like not having a job? Like, she doesn't have a job right now. So what is she calling it? Fun employed? She's not employed. She's not employed. What do you mean fun employed, bro?
ployed isn't a part of that though. You're not ployed to anything.
It's not like it's like unemployed but fun employed.
Yeah, being a lazy moocher of your parents. That's what I would call it.
I know some friends and stuff that just like film videos of themselves just like casually doing stuff and like
Yes.
so like
Well, yeah, that's what like. Okay, so obviously, you know, she's a rich kid, and a lot of these rich kids make like TikTok videos. I'm assuming this girl makes TikTok videos, and they're not gonna plug like I don't think anyone that comes on here that's a part of like that has like a Twitch or like a YouTube. I don't think they like show any of their stuff because they're like, nah, bitch, we're not here to shout you out. We're here to help you. Like, what do you mean shout out? She's having fun not doing dick, yo, bro. I mean, this is the nicest way possible. She's a goober. She's a goofy goober. Is she trying to say that, like, because her friends are, I guess, like, semi-successful, like, as, I'm guessing influencers, that gives her an excuse to, like, be fun employed? Like, what the fuck does she mean?
How do they pay for it? With a job they have?
well, it's not really like a job if you're just like streaming yourself doing
Well,
stuff.
they're getting
and
paid for
people
that.
Get paid.
Yeah. Guys, I'm a streamer. How much money do you think I make a month streaming? I reached affiliate. How much do you think I make a month? Like $80 a month. $80 a month streaming. Okay, this is not a living wage. This is not a living wage. This is not anything. This is a hobby. This is a hobby. Okay, this is a fucking hobby. At least 10 grand. I fucking wish. I fucking wish. If I got $42,000 a month, oh my god, I'd be ecstatic. Oh my god. $50 is the closest one. Make it 84.
Do it, yeah.
You're not getting paid for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So I don't give a f.
It's like getting fired. It's like I took a leave of absence,
I worked
bro.
a full-time job until I could.
Yeah. Oh my god, Ace. Thank you
just
so
not
much
work,
for the
live off of
gift
mommy
and
and daddy,
subs. Thank
acquire
you.
no skills.
Oh, thank you. Guys, I'm making $84 a month now. Oh my god. Thank you, Ace. That means a lot, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Bro, I make $20K a year. I do with my regular job. I make about $20K a year. That's not a living wage. It's not a living wage. That's why I'm looking for a second job. Just something to help, you know? Just something to help. Thank you, Ace. It means a lot, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god, thanks. Everyone, thank Ace.
And just be a lazy your entire life and hope that you fall
Excuse me.
you're young and pretty, blonde hair. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
not how life works. For some, yeah, there might be some lucky things. Maybe you'll get lucky and say Hawk 2, and then I'll.
That's what I was hoping.
Oh,
there's been so many instances where like I'm on 6th Street and I'm hoping to get in one of those like street interviews so I can.
You cannot tell me this girl is basing her financial situation on she can turn into the Hawk Tuah girl, bro. You cannot tell me this girl is waiting to get a street interview and hoping that she just goes famous off of saying something stupid. Bro, you know how incredible the probability was of that Hawk Tuah girl becoming famous? I'm not gonna lie, that Hawk Tuah girl took she knew what she was doing. Bro made merch immediately. Girl was on top of that shit. Ditto more like Stinko. How could you, Ace? How could you? You cannot, like, you know, I've been streaming for 3 years. I've been waiting for my dumb shit to go viral for 3 years. Guys, it's either not gonna happen or it's gonna take me another 5 years, guys. This is how life works, okay? Like, that's why I have a regular job. I'm the fake Ace. I see how it is. What do you mean? You're not the fake Ace. Look, you know? Look, Ace 6600 it's never here most of the time, you know? I don't I'm kidding. We love both the aces here. You guys are both lovely. Michael, what the fuck? Ditto's the next PewDiePie with all the screams in her videos. Bro, I honest to God wish I started streaming like 5 years ago instead of like 3 years ago. Like I feel like if I started streaming earlier, you know, you have a higher chance of success. You don't love both the aces? How could you? The only way you're going viral is if you are the patient zero for COVID-25. I only have it on occasion to harass Miss Streamer. Thank you. Means a lot.
There's like 50,000 street interviewers on any given night.
I have never once come across a street interviewer. Like, I've walked around, like, you know, in a couple cities and everything like that. There's a city near me, that I've been at, like, plenty of times. Never once have I come across anyone doing those stupid-ass street interviews, guys. Like, I don't know. They're few and far between. Alright, like, there is no way. And also, first of all, if someone with a little microphone came up to me, I'd be like, oh, hell nah, I'm okay. I'm okay, no thank you. If you go to Miami, you'll run into 3 and I've never been to Miami, ever. And I never want to go. Isn't Miami, like, I heard they had, like, some type of, like, lockdown and, like, a curfew thing going on at some point. I don't remember. I remember hearing that, though, at some point.
You're basing your entire life off of Hawk 2?
Not exactly. I just want to get viral doing something.
Well, then you gotta make the effort. Bro's walking around at night looking for a street interviewer and hoping for the best. I don't know, make videos. I don't know, girl. You got street interviewed, diamond tested, and got into a freestyle rap battle in one night? Holy fuck, sounds like a fucking... That sounds crazy. Hey, you know, what a good time.
Start selling merch and start making it into my brand.
Oh, how could you, Ace? Now she's going viral for being an entitled dipshit. No, that's true. I bet, like, a bunch of people, like, after this video came... How many views does this video have? This video has 1.2 million views. I bet, this was 7 months ago, I bet after this interview, people found her, like, TikTok or social media or something and were like, damn, this bitch really fucking, like, you know?
I don't know.
Unemployed bitch who mooches off of parents. Buy my shirt.
Yeah, that's also the thing. Like, she doesn't have, like, I don't know what she plans to, like, what is her content? Just, like, a day in the life of a rich child? Like, I don't know. Sniff, sniff, y'all got any books? What do you mean by that?
Ah, it's more catchy than Hawk 2.
Yeah, no, my poor parents, though. Like,
My poor parents!
All the mooching you're doing, yes.
Yeah.
My poor parents, it's crazy. That right, y'all. Though I would go for trash cans today, but not this time. I can't believe it.
Well, I mean, my internship, the last internship I had was a paid internship. So
this is what the content's gonna
my
be.
Utility bills. I pay I pay for like some of my food. I pay for some of my nights out.
What, you just pay you don't pay your rent? You pay just your utilities? You were bragging about just paying your utilities?
Bro, utilities are if you're paying rent, the utilities is the cheapest part of the rent. Like, usually utilities are like only a little bit of added on there. Like, it's still expensive, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's money, but like the rent is the most expensive part. Then you add the utilities on there, and the utilities usually shouldn't be that much. I want to face the pause on.
Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I came on the show. Yeah,
That's why everyone comes on the show.
Oh god, yeah, I just gotta admit, I live in downtown Austin. I don't pay rent. I'm like one of those like spoiled rich kids that doesn't pay rent.
What do your parents do for a living?
I love my parents so much.
Okay, but answer the question, girl. A girl, like, has never answered the question. She's always, like, walking around them. Does she not know what her parents do? Spoken like someone who's never paid for heat, ditto. I don't. I live at home. My parents don't make me pay rent. I got that set, bro. I have offered to pay, like, rent, and, like, we pay for, like, the internet and stuff because, you know, we use a lot of the fucking internet. But, like... Most of your utilities should be covered by my Twitch. So true, bro. So true.
So much.
It's a great answer. What do they do for a living?
They were both lawyers.
They're retired?
My dad's retired. Yes.
Okay. Mom's dead?
No, she's still alive.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're.
Are we doing video recommendations, or can we watch Little People versus Elephant? I don't know about video recommendations. I'm just kind of watching whatever. Hope you're doing good, Yellow.
They're both like.
Do you get like an allowance, or how does this work?
Well, I mean, where I'm staying is technically like
No offense.
their place.
We talked
No,
about
no, no,
dating.
I don't want
What
to
do
watch
you
this
put
shit.
on your Hinge profile for job? Like when people ask you, yeah, I see why you were triggered at the beginning in terms of what do you.
Here's a daily dad joke. What do you call a cat that lives in an igloo? An Eskimo. That's very cute. Thank you for the dad joke. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very cute. Very cute.
The easiest first question I could ever ask on this entire show. And I see why you were triggered. Because you're just a spoiled brat.
Hi, Raccoon.
So, like, every time you go on a date and we're talking about how they're actually making progress in life and being productive members of society.
Dad jokes
they
are
wanna
one of the
see what
best.
You're like, and you're like, I mooch off of my retired parents because I want to get TikTok famous. Also, you're not going to get TikTok famous from this show, so I hope you're not thinking that.
Yeah.
They won't be able to find you. Your name's fake.
Yeah.
And I'm bleeping that.
No, I know. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's why I'm trying. I'm a recovering spoiled brat.
Bro's talking like she's a recovering drug addict. Bro's looking from like have a good night, haunted. I make bad dad jokes that make even my own father disappointed. I don't know how though. Hey, you know, we all gotta start somewhere.
Not recovering, you're still being a spoiled brat. It's like saying I'm a recovering alcoholic after downing like 50 cans of beer. What are you talking about? You don't have a job.
Yeah, get a job first, girl.
What is the point?
I've been through so much to get to the point.
Oh, let's hear about it. Oh, let's hear. What have you been through? What has poor widow you been through?
Well, I grew up with a disability, but like at the same time,
What?
It was autism, but it was really bad. It was really hard, and I was like bullied all throughout growing up. I was like,
Look, honey, like I get it. Like that is really hard to go through. That really sucks to have to go through that kind of stuff. I was bullied too. Okay, I don't have autism, but I was bullied to hell and back. Well, not like to hell and back, but I was definitely picked on quite a lot in school. Like a lot of people were, honey, like a lot of people were. A lot of people growing up get bullied. A lot of people get picked on. It's just how life works. It's just, you're gonna have to fucking deal with it. If you out dad joke your father, you have ascended. Oh my god, that's crazy. At least trash kid dive, girl. Bro, at least dive, girl. You gotta have a job first to do the things you want. Everyone was bullied. It came free with going to. It does. It came free with going to high school. I was bullied for having ADHD, and I'm pretty sure undiagnosed autism. She ain't special. Yeah, it literally like it's. Everyone got bullied for something. I got bullied for just existing. I had bad acne at school. I got bullied for my acne. Like, it's stuff like that, you know? Like, it just happens, bro. You have had to get bullied? I'm proud of you then. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's a flex right there. That's a flex. Okay? You're flexing on us like that. I'm proud of you. You know? You might not be the one doing the bullying, though. I'm gonna beat your ass. Are you ready, Ace? No!
held back all my developmental. I'm reaching my developmental milestones now.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't until like college and stuff where I started to get my first kiss, all that stuff. Like,
okay, girl. Why does she care about her first kiss and stuff? Who gives a shit about that stuff? Ace, not in my chat. Not in my chat. Why'd she say first kiss? I thought she was gonna talk about something like what do you mean? Why is she pretending she gets the first person to ever get bullied? I have no idea. You need to get that growth. What does this have to do with getting a job? No, literally, like, why'd she mention first kiss? What the heck does that have to do with, like, getting a first job? Baby girl, it wasn't the autism. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the autism, bro. Like, that's... like, your personality means so much when it comes to like dating people, okay? Like the first thing they say on the show is like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" And she's like, "I hate that question." Because like, okay, bitch, like I didn't ask. I just want to know what you did, girl. Like I don't care.
Like normal people like go through that in high school. I went through that college in my 20s. I didn't have a single sip of alcohol until I was like 22.
Why? That has nothing to do related to a job. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, bitch, like, what does that have to do with you getting a job? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we talking about, bro? College? Look, man, that is, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of late, but, like, I have nowhere to talk, okay? Like, I think my first kiss was in middle school. That's when I got my first boyfriend, was in middle school. I got bullied for having a boyfriend in middle school. In high school, how many girlfriends did I have in high school? I had one boyfriend in high school. I think I had 2 girlfriends. I had 2 girlfriends in high school, too. Technically 3. I had 3 girlfriends in high school. You had a boyfriend and a girlfriend at high school? That was crazy. People are always dating in high school. What the fuck? That's where everyone starts dating, is high school. Yeah. I dated a lot of people. Did you have 3 girlfriends? Did you date them like a single week? They didn't last very long. I dated one for like a week. We were already like, I'd say the third, like, I'm saying third one like as like a, I think we dated for a week, like kind of, but we were like already like good friends. Then afterwards we were good friends. Like we're still friends now. One of them, I don't talk to her. That was I think it was sophomore year. My first one was freshman year. Sophomore year, this is when I was like trying to figure out like my sexuality too. Cause I thought I was a lesbian all throughout like high school. Like middle school I had my boyfriend, broke up with him before high school started. Thought I was a lesbian up until like my senior year, and then I got a boyfriend my senior year. Then we broke up. So getting her dick wet, sheesh. Okay, guys, fun fact. Fun fact, I'm a virgin, so
Well, that's fine.
I'm a slow mover.
The alcohol and the kiss matter. But like, I guess if you were bullied, I get that. That's sad.
Yeah,
Obviously, that
I was literally
sucks.
called like Miss Piggy in middle school for being overweight. So
No, like that's not nice. Like I don't think anyone deserves to get bullied. Like obviously, but like, girl, like come on, like you have to move past that. And slow motion is better than no motion. Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Oh,
take that, middle school bullies.
take what?
They can't take anything away from me because I don't have a job. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's me.
I have nothing to lose.
Usually when people say I've been through so much, there's like a lot of really bad things. I'm not saying that being called Miss Piggy isn't bad. That's really mean. Oh, people get teased all the time. I was really thinking when you're saying all this is this because I've been through a lot. That's like a death and abuse. There's just I don't want to downplay.
Been through some stuff, but
Okay.
like I can't talk about it on this show.
Then why the fuck are you on the show?
Just to like get a handle on some of my bad spending habits, honestly.
And the immortal snail always reaches the target.
Yeah, honestly,
I will make it there eventually.
Spending habits until it's your own money. You have no respect for money. Why would you? You just get it all from your parents. You have no respect for your money.
Part of me kind of wishes.
What is the balance on this credit card? Because I don't have it. Because we asked for a statement 15 times and you somehow couldn't pull one.
How do you have no job? How do you have bad spending habits? Because I'm sure she gets a credit card from her parents, and then her parents pay off that credit card. I bet, so, obviously, she was talking about how she argues with her parents a lot about, like, stuff. But her mom is probably still babying her, like, a lot. I doubt the dad cares. Like, I bet the dad, like, wants her to, like, become it. I bet the mom is the one babying her. I bet, like, 100% that the mom is babying her. And so her mom set up the credit card to where, like, she has the credit card, but the payments that are on that credit card like, the mom pays them off immediately. Like, I bet that's what's probably going on. And so this girl has no idea how much money she's actually spending because she doesn't see it. She just knows that she has like one of them, like, what you see like all those rich people have, like those black cards that you just throw down on the table and you're like, oh, I got this, I could pay for it. You know, I'm rich. Kind of thing.
Yeah, blow at me some more. I love air on my face.
I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, technically, it's not my credit card. It's like my joint credit card with like my
Oh, it's a
mom.
joint credit card. It's not even
What does
hers.
that
Charged up.
mean?
It's my debit card. It's a companion card.
Okay.
Companion card?
So, why is she on?
Yeah, I think for her, honestly, the best case scenario is just to be cut off completely from like her parents, like, because obviously, like, I don't know if they tried to do it slowly and then the girl just like blew off all the money that they gave to her. Like, she needs to be cut off completely. Like, I massively dislike her. I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person at all. I think she was just like babied for so long. She's become like spoiled and she doesn't really understand, but she seems like she could be nice. I don't think she's bad, but no, you're completely valid for that. You're completely valid for that. Like, I totally get where you're coming from. I think I think she has a lot of potential. I think she has a lot of potential to grow out of this and become like a well-rounded adult. Yeah, she just doesn't understand what she's saying. I'm not gonna lie. She really just doesn't understand, like, the situation. I think. She doesn't understand money at all. She really doesn't.
On this with you, though?
Because she's trying to help me build good credit.
What is
Because
the
she just knows.
Do you remember the
if I had
question?
she just knows if I had my own credit card that I would be in like massive amounts of debt.
I feel like Caleb is, like, losing his
Do you remember the
absolute.
question that I asked by chance?
Why couldn't you guys?
Oh
just
my
see my-
gosh. No, I asked you what the balance was on this credit card.
I'm not sure what the balance is.
Okay, do you have the app?
Yes.
Turn on your phone. Go get it if you need to.
Okay.
I need to know the balance. We're trying to get your finances in order, and you literally...
That is, like, that's what the point of this show is, so they've just been yapping. He's like, okay, can you show me, like, your credit card? Can you... Like, he is asking so many, like, stuff about, like, the spending and everything like that, and she's, like, talking about, her, like, her life story. I don't understand what's happening.
literally don't have a balance of one of the few documents that you have. What in the world would you think I can do with that? When we asked you to pull a statement 100 times and you couldn't pull it once. A statement, the easiest thing in the world to get. Oh my gosh. Me.
I do have a credit score though.
Oh, you have a credit score.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good credit
I'm so
score,
excited.
She does seem like she's like refusing to answer like all the questions.
For your love, you could apply $1. I don't need her. Life assured signature. That's episode.
Sorry, it's just loading. But yeah, honestly, like
How she's cutting him off after he has the stage. No, yeah.
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like this
Why is she looking at the camera?
Jobs and me like do not get along.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just like sorry. I'm just like
Dude's
okay,
been trying to film too many TikToks.
Yeah.
You don't know where to look. I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. No, I know.
It's a
I know.
person.
Okay.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
They are.
Where's the-
I was like really confused
Oh,
why she was staring right at the camera.
Okay.
Girl, she interviewed Brit, bro. She's
Guys,
been
if you
trying
wanna be on
so
the show, I'm
hard.
not even gonna try to figure out her Hammer financial score. Get your Hammer financial score for free. Link in the description. If you want to apply to be on the show, and please know how to pull statements if you do.
Jobs and me do not get along. Did she say that? Girl, a lot of people don't get along with their jobs. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, what a horrible statement to say. Me and Jobs don't get along. Okay. Needs a break to reset her brain. Yeah, she really does.
Joint credit card. See, someone like you, I would want to have like. I recommend it to everyone on the show. I want you to have like a charge card instead of a joint card with your mom.
Yeah, I
build
know.
a
I
credit
really
score.
shouldn't. Okay.
I want you to only be able to spend on a joint on a card like the Fizz card, where you're putting your earned money on it, then you can only spend what you have on it, and that benefits your credit score. I don't trust you. You did graduate, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly. I don't know. Okay.
I know
so
you
where's
talk
my
down about
notes?
yourself in terms of like your abilities to do things, and I really think you're more in your own head. I get it that you have, autism flowing through the veins, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have that, and there's a lot of productive
Work speaking factor, right? Like 90% of people hate their job, but the wake up and go to work anyway, like yeah, like that's literally how it works. Like I wake up any day, obviously go to work anyway. I fucking hate my job, but who cares? I'm looking for another one. She's probably very book smart. She's probably very book smart. I can't fucking talk, bro. She's probably very book smart. She has no common sense whatsoever. Like I'm sure she could study fine. But no common sense at all. She eats a car with a small spending limit, yeah. Just socially and financially oblivious. Yes. Smart. I'm full of pasta. I hope the pasta was tasty, Pawn.
productive members of society. I don't want you.
What is this called? What's this? A bit of a wet sock of a person. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna say some outlandish shit.
Oh god.
Just count yourself out and force yourself to. Would you be able to would you be so bored being at home all day? Wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, I would run. I would go to.
I would agree with
class, I would
him.
hang out with my kids if I had any.
I was I had
I would. No,
a
this is
white.
what I would
Holy
do. I would
shit,
get
that
up
was
every
bad
morning,
barb.
I would run, and then I would get juice
Now
in
the
or some, like,
breathing tells me
organics.
she's better for a group
And then I would
meaning
go to
like
my kids'
political. Oh, okay,
school,
okay.
And then.
You'd be
You sound like
surprised
a
to the
life
degree
out
in
of
which
his
some
book
folk
in
are
5
academia
minutes.
are some
and
ways
then
all book
after
smarts
that,
and
I'd
zero
pick them up
survival
from
human
school,
skills.
And then I'd make some delicious dinner for my
What can you
family.
make? Okay, just get the statement.
Okay.
Pull up the credit card.
No, wait, so is a statement like the previous activity? like,
Literally,
spent?
just pull up the app of the credit
I
card,
did.
and
I
I
did
will
have
look.
the app.
Oh my.
Jay,
I'm
okay,
gonna die.
too.
I'm gonna screen record this,
Oh help! Oh god!
and we can blur everything.
Yeah.
That is bad.
He always takes off his glasses. I've never had the urge to like take off my glasses before, but I like his reactions. Not her avoiding. Good night. Have a good night, Jay. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's a huge divide. It's why there are financial majors out there who end up on the show. Makes sense. Take off his glasses for dramatic effect is wild. It really is. I just might actually steal her trash cans to see if she got anything. Bro, I bet she threw away like a whole like brand new phone. Maybe like a half-eaten Chipotle. I don't know. I'd eat it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, I take off my
Literally couldn't
glasses.
pull a statement
I take
from
off
one of
my
the
glasses when
first
I'm about to
thing
go to
here
bed.
On the first thing here is statements and activities that you could have clicked on. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I'm like not the best with technology.
You cannot tell me this girl just said she's not the best with technology, but she's trying to become internet famous. Girl, you need to understand technology at least a little bit. You need to. And did she have an internship at a tech company? She had an internship at a tech company. Woman hiking. Yeah, she interned in a tech field, and you're telling me that she's not good with technology? How the fuck did she get the internship at the tech place? How the fuck did she do that? What'd she major in? What'd they say she majored in? Psychology? How the fuck did she get an internship at a tech place? One of the girls who lived across the hall from me in college was from a family so wealthy that she that when she was done with a towel, she'd throw it out. Bitch, I'd be like taking them things and just washing them and using them myself so I didn't have to buy my own towels. Have you met tech people? They're dumb as fuck. I feel like a lot of them are really smart. But maybe that's just my own brain. I don't know. I was too late for participation. Yeah, Bowtie grabbed it, I think. Girl, I'm a Gen Z and I don't understand technology, but you're older. How do you not know? I'm not like saying you have to understand technology to like the highest degree possible, but understanding how your phone works. Like a lot of like if you have a smartphone, you should be able to understand, at least navigate it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able, and also, like, to find Google on, like, a computer, you know? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, obviously, she, like, I don't know, she looked like she couldn't, like, understand how her phone worked. Like, what do you mean you understand how your phone works? And then I get hit with 5 ads on Twitch. Please don't kick a man while he's down. You can look at an app and print this statement. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are we on about, bro? I don't understand. Going back to gambling, such abuse? What do you mean? What do you mean? Kick this shit out, God, bro. Lock her out of her phone apps and see if she can figure out how to reset password. Yeah, do you know how many people I know who will open Google, then Google, then search for something? We are cooked. Like, even my mom, like, could use, like, she uses her phone well. She could navigate my computer fine and everything. Like, she just goes on Google and searches things. Like, they can do that fine. My dad struggles a lot when it comes to technology. He can't even figure out how to look, like, at his messages sometimes. But, like, I'll help them out whenever they need it. That's fine. Like, I don't care. I'll help them out. But, like, they're older generation. You know, I understand. My mom's, like, gotten used to technology and stuff. She understands that she has to use it now. My dad has not gotten on board with the fact that, you know, times are changing and we have to use technology now, which I get it. It sucks, but, you know, that's how it goes. Ask her if she knows how to play a simple game, see how bad it is. Oh, God.
Technology is there.
If I might boomer a
it's
moment,
literally
newer generation
opening
problem
up.
solving skills have me fucking frightened, like zero critical thinking. Hey, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. The thing is with, like, the whole generation thing, I don't like when people blame it all, like, I don't think, like, we should be, like, grouping generations, like, you know, as one. Obviously, like, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like when people, like, oh, this whole generation, I'm like, you know, not all of the people in the generation are the same, you know, like, that's his problem. Oh, no, I love my dad. I'll help him out whenever he needs it. He used a flip phone for the longest time. He, you know, I'll help him out whenever he needs it. I'll help my parents out whenever they need it when it comes to technology. Sounds like ditto though. Tide Pods look tasty. I never had the urge to eat one of them damn Tide Pods. Flip phones are pog. He used it for as long as he could. Thank you. I've told people that it's different group because we ain't that stupid. Like, I don't think, like, obviously, like, each generation is, like, growing up with progressively better and better, like, technology. So it's, I would say, like, honestly, like, when you have technology that can solve the problem for you, why the heck would you try to solve it yourself with your own brain if you have something right there that can just help you solve it? You know? Like, I don't know, that's, like, my way of thinking. I'm like, like, it's just how I think. Like, I just think, like, I can't, like, blame, like, a generation for, like, not having, like, you know, really in-depth, like, critical thinking skills when they have grown up with something available to them since they were born. Like, they have had internet access since they were born, basically. Obviously speaking, no, yeah, from your perspective, which obviously isn't everyone, but enough that I can make moderately sweeping statement. Yeah. My dad was 82 years old when he died, and he could use an iPhone and apps like someone in their 40s. Hey, let's go! Hell yeah. You know, bro learned quick. Some people are really good at adapting to it. Like, some people really are. Like, I can't get this file uploaded, so I can't send it. Oh, well, you know, you work with students. Like, I get it. Like, don't worry. I don't work with, like, students or anything, so obviously I don't understand, like, you know, how the students are, but I take notes on, like, when I was in school, I wrote down the notes in school because if I had a laptop, but if I typed them, I realized that I couldn't remember it as well as I did when I wrote it, because when I'm physically writing it, I just remembered it a lot better, because I had to, write it down. When I'm typing, like, I'm not writing each individual letter. I think a lot of it's really good to do trial and error. Like, trial and error is how you grow up. But a lot of people don't want to do the error part. They just want to go through and, like, find all the answers right away, which I get it. I think if we summarize things, it would help. Yeah. It's always good to summarize stuff.
Description. What was paid towards the card? Payment activity. Let's find out.
There's nothing on the card. Is that her bank account? There's literally nothing there. That's her card statement.
You haven't made any recent payments.
She hasn't. What? It's summary. Ditto makes hot dogs and only frogs. Girl on video sticky. That's a summary. One thing I've noticed about Gen Z is that they're willing to accept companies doing illegal shit, and they just say, "Well, everyone is doing it." And they know what they're doing, so it can't be illegal. Surprise, kids! Companies do illegal. Companies do illegal. Guys, like companies will try to get around like saving money in any way, shape they can. Like that's how it works. Like a lot of companies will. It sucks. Like don't get me wrong, they really will though. I did that in a class once, but got reprimanded for it. But for summarizing, I think that's good to summarize things. The scan for her brain. There's no payments on their brain.
What is this card? I thought it's meant to benefit your credit score. You say?
Yeah, but like I only make like some of the paint. Like I've only made like a few. I make some.
But your mom is literally on this card.
Mm-hmm.
So you're hurting her credits.
It's a match geometry class. I don't like
Stop
geometry.
blowing at me, please.
I'm so sorry. I'm just sighing, and it's a bad habit. But
That's
yeah,
sighing? That's not how people sigh. People sigh like, you know, that's how people sigh. Bro's blowing into the microphone. She hasn't done any payment. I don't think she understands what, like, how the, I don't think she understands, like, the app, because what Caleb is looking at right now is literally just, like, a balance, a payment that's due at this point, and there's no previous payments, like, made. There's literally, like, that app is empty. It doesn't even look like she's used the card at all. It does say that it's, like, a $600 payment due and, like, blah, 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 which is, you know, a lot of money. But, like, it doesn't even look like she's, like, done anything on there.
I love
This
my
is a
parents,
sigh.
and I feel so bad for them.
You're like,
And like that's part of the reason why I came on the show was like they just like they've like sacrificed so much for like me and my sister to have a good life.
I'm sure they have, but I think they're enabling the fuck out of you.
They
Look
really
at
are.
you.
They are. They're enabling the fuck out of you, girl.
I'm not gonna blow.
Next time you blow at me.
Oh god. not
Here's a spray bottle.
That would be for you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Put that on your Hinge profile.
Yeah, I'm sure that would get a lot of hits.
Hotel in London?
Yeah, I went to London to go visit my sister there. She studied abroad.
In your...
What? Bitch. Oh yeah, I went out to London to go visit my sister when she studied abroad. Okay. Okay. Bro. Yeah, they're lawyers. Your parents are rich-ass lawyers. Obviously, they're good at their job if they're rich.
I don't even know what to do here, guys. This is a weird financial audit. I'm sure it's entertaining, but this is so...
I have a lot of
There's no...
friends who are in
When
the
was the
same
last time...
situation.
When was the last... I don't... Okay, cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. So if your friends are in a position, that means it's okay for you to be? In what world is that okay?
Well,
How does that make sense?
That's why I'm here, though, because I don't
That's why everyone...
I'm assuming her sister is nothing like her, honestly. Like, if her sister was away from home, like, she studied abroad, she was away from home, like, I'm sure she had that, like, she's like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like when you are away from home, you kind of learn how to, like, live, like, independently. Because obviously this girl had to live at a dorm for, like, months. Or, like, even, like, close to, like, a couple of years, probably. Like, once you do that, like, you probably never want to, like, go back to, like, being dependent on your parents. Like, I'm sure she was getting, like, financial help from her parents while she was out there. But I'm sure, like, while she was abroad, she kind of learned, like, how to live, like, for herself. Can you imagine two of these things in the world, bro? I can't even imagine. One of my, teams at my company tried to make employees work an extra 20 hours per week without overtime pay with no endpoint. I said to one of the people on the team who's 23, they can't do that. That's against Department of Labor laws. 2 weeks later, their manager was fired and we all had to take classes on filing out timesheets correctly, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, people will, like, the companies will literally take advantage of you if they don't think anyone's gonna catch them. They will. Like, people will be like, Be like, oh, can you come into work that day? And be like, oh yeah, like what? Like, will I get paid? You know, like, oh, can you work overtime today? Oh yeah, sure. I get overtime pay though, right? They're like, no. You'll get paid regular, but you asking me to work overtime. Well, you know.
Once here, stop saying that.
I don't want to be just another one of those like Westlake Daddy's money people.
So
You
what have
are,
done?
girl.
Well, for starters, I mean, I did. I don't know. I know a lot of people. This is kind of average, and a lot of people aren't proud of themselves for this. But I went to college. I graduated college, which was a big deal because growing up,
Did they pay for college?
yes.
Okay, so again, I mean, you just went to college. You did that. Congratulations. That's great. Face ID. That's cool. But what have you done to separate yourself from the Westlake Daddy's Money girly? Because I assume basically every Westlake Daddy Money's girly probably at least goes to college. I need to write down the balance.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh.
It's okay. What have you actually done in behavior?
In behavior, well, I took initiative and I did find an on-campus job in college. And for the longest time, I was against that. I was just like, I was all about. Well,
Of course she was against it. I'm in college. I should be like living my best life and going out and like being a college student and partying. And did you think I did any partying when I was in college for like the fucking 1 year I was in college? Absolutely not. I hung out there, my college campus. And so I didn't stay in the dorms or anything. My college is a community, like it was pretty close to home, so I just drove. I commuted to college. There was like a gaming room, like people could like bring their Switches, and there was like a pool table. There's like a room like in like the like, you know, in one of the buildings that had like the library, and below it was like a lounge area and then the cafeteria, and then there was like a really small like room where there's like 3 TVs and people could like bring their own stuff to hook up. I'd go in there and sit in there and work on work while people were playing like Super Smash Bros on the fucking TV. That's where I spent my time. Okay, when I didn't feel like driving home between my classes. The 23-year-old said to me, that's not against the law. If it was, they wouldn't do that. If it was, they wouldn't do that? What do you mean? They have lawyers to stop them from doing illegal things. Surprised some managers don't ask illegal for advice. Bro. Like, it's illegal. They wouldn't do that. Bitch, you know how many people do illegal things every day? Like, what are you talking about? We've partied every weekend. At one point, the academic community lost power. The dorms didn't. Oh my god. You found your hobbit hole? I did. I really did. You know what's not against the law? J-Law protesting. They're protesting. Oh my god, guys. I can't drink any more of this protein shake. It tastes like fine, but like I think I ate too much today.
No, I just really loved my extracurriculars. I was in cross country and track, and I was also in a sorority.
She wasn't. Of course, she was a sorority girl. I mean, like, there's no way in hell this chick wouldn't be in a sorority. Chug it? No. Excuse you. Bless you. Thank you.
You are so spoiled.
Yeah,
These are...
Yeah, because, like, wait, okay, so being a part of sorority doesn't really cost anything from what I'm aware. You just have to, like, you need to have, like, maintain a specific level of, like, I think academic wise and stuff in order to be in a sorority. I think, I don't know, I don't know how they work very well, but to be like in cross country and track, those cost extra money towards your like going to college, I believe, like, because those things aren't free. You can't just join them just because, unless you got like a scholarship like for them, which I can't even imagine that she did. Oh. She seems like the kind of, like, I'm sure she did fine academically, but, like, for, like, extracurriculars, I think she was the kind of person to be, like, you know, she wasn't trying very hard. I think she was mediocre at best, you know? So is this what I am expect if I go to college? Nah. You do what you want in college. You know, you do you. When I was in college, COVID hit. This is my excuse for dropping out of college. I think I would have stayed in college if COVID didn't hit, because everything switched to online, and I couldn't handle it. I really couldn't. And then I didn't go back, and that's my fault for not going back, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. How did she not get kicked out from failing college, though? I guess she didn't. She must have been very good academically. You could try out any sports in the college team. They're called walk-ons. Oh. She had mommy and daddy's. Oh yeah, you know what? Her parents probably also like. I bet her parents like sponsored the school too or something. You know, like there's some people. Very fair. I dropped my only 2 online classes in college. I can't handle online. I just can't focus. And like my computer it has all my games on it, guys. Like you're gonna make me go on a Zoom class while I'm physically on my computer? Like what's wrong with you? How much you like? What the heck are we talking about?
Crazy statements.
I don't. You know, as much as I can believe someone doing that, she does not seem like the kind of girl to do something like that. I'm not gonna lie. She seems very babied and very unaware. She didn't have her first kiss until college, guys. Like, there's no way. Sam, I need the structure of an in-person and an environment where yeah, exactly. Because when I'm in a classroom, there's only so much that can possibly distract me until I have to be back on task because the class is going on right in front of me. When I'm at home, oh my god, there's like a million things in front of me. Like, I'm sure to like some degree, like, I probably can force myself to focus. It is so hard for me to focus on things. Like, I just cannot. Like, I literally just, I can focus on my phone for hours at a time and then be bored and then switch between apps for another 3 hours until I get up and do something else. You know, like a lot of people do that. Like, it's just how it is.
That doesn't mean that I just get to do them instead of reality. Sorry, go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
I'm literally so delusional. Like, I want to live in this dreamland, and I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, it's not getting your first kiss till college. No, it does. That sounds very reasonable to not get your first kiss till college. Like, a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people don't. A lot of people aren't into, like, dating and stuff like that. Or maybe they're just, like, you know, take things slow. You know? And honestly, a lot of people don't find, like, a relationship that lasts a long time until, like, maybe, like, after college age. Not even, like, if you don't go to college, that's fine. I don't give a shit. I would take online courses and test with my, with my person computer. It wasn't as bad as you think. I graduated iPhone 5. What's the latest model? I know, computer classes probably are fine. I literally just can't do online. Like, I can't do online. Like, it's just, my brain cannot do it. Like, it's just too hard for me. Like, I can't focus. Like, I tried. Like, I went to, like, every Zoom call and everything. I just couldn't do it at all. Okay, first step. I cannot live in a dreamland where I don't work. Say it over and over and over out loud until you believe it. Wait, did she choose to not getting her first, or did she actually not get her first kiss? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Your personal computer? Oh, okay, okay.
Someday I feel like I am gonna be successful enough to live this kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, if I do end up, like, moving on with this, especially now that I am fun employed, I'm probably gonna—
That's not a word! That is not reality! Never say that again.
No lie, online only classes are way harder. As someone who did their entire bachelor's online, I can't. I literally just can't. I wouldn't have made— I would have gotten F's.
Scamfluencer friends are fun.
Did you say scamfluencers? Did you say scamfluencer friends?
Employed.
What?
I call them scamfluencers.
Okay, you say a lot of fake words. Why don't we— can you speak English so we can, like, get through this, please?
Okay, yes. Okay, so I have some friends that are, like, content creators and stuff. I have some friends that are, like, online coaches, but then I know of a few people
online coaches? What are they coaching?
Coaches.
How to be a dumb—
Yeah, probably.
No, well, like, I have a few friends that make, like, bank from, like, online fitness coaching, like, life coaching and dating coaching. They're
Guys, I'm telling you, if you're taking any of these stupid courses for dating, I guess if it makes you feel better about yourself, like, I guess go ahead, but they're just a fucking scam. A life coach, really? Go talk to, like, a therapist or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, no way. And like, if they're her friends, they're probably just rich people just wanting to make a pretty penny, and they literally have no idea how the world works, and they started off rich, and that was it. They started off rich. That was literally it, and they have nothing else to their name. If she slowed down a bit, she could cut down the likes considerably. That's so true. I'm seeing Gen Alpha is not the only gen getting brain rot. Yeah, you know, it goes with every generation, you know? I'm sure we all have brain rot somewhere. I'm sure I got some in there, you know? I definitely got a little
There are
bit.
people out there who are like,
You don't coach, do you, please? Please tell me you don't coach.
She's thinking about
I
it.
do. I'm getting my NASM certification.
What is
and
that?
I'm
What is
gonna-
that? What is that? What is that?
It's National Academy of Sports Medicine, and so that I can like train people and like give people like kind of fitness programs, nutrition programs, running programs is something I'm really passionate about because I was a college athlete.
Where?
But university, it was D3.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's running. It's like it's sad. It's like running and music are like things that I want to be my main things, but I'm really mediocre.
That's not sad, girl. It's okay. If you want them to be your things, but you're mediocre at it, that's okay. I don't know what D3 means. Millennials had dumbasses too. One of my roommates actually bought into like 4 get-rich-quick scams in college. Oh my god. Not sure Ditto has the required equipment for brain rot. Someone nail her fucking hand to the table. She'd move. Oh my god. D3, yep, that's track. Girl must have insane luck. Division 3? What's Division 3? Is that like a good thing? Is that just like the group she was in? Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly instead of not at all. Yeah, like, guys, if you genuinely enjoy doing something and you're not that good at it, who gives a shit? Just fucking do it. Like, who cares? Like, do what you want. Like, obviously, like, if you can get the funds for it, then, like, D1 is top tier, Division 2 is decent, D3 is working great. Oh, God. But yeah, like, guys, you don't have to be the best at, like, what you enjoy doing. If you enjoy doing it, just do it. Like, oh, who cares? Division 1 is the highest level of sports. Oh, okay. So she was, like, in the is D3, like, the last, like, the lowest level? She's in the lowest level? You know, that's okay. I don't care. If she's in the lowest level, who cares? She enjoyed it, though. She had fun. She had fun.
And so, yeah, I have to get a... So I have...
Yeah, like, I don't know if she should be a coach, like, you know, and she enjoyed doing what she did, but that's the problem, though. She's trying to make money off of what she enjoys. That's not how it works, guys. Like, that's not how this works. You find a regular job that you, like, some people, you know, obviously some people could find jobs in, like, what they actually enjoy doing. That's fine. Like, if you like your job, good for you. Most people will not be able to get a job that's financially stable for what they enjoy doing. You know? I don't know how you're gonna find a financially stable job just enjoying, like, running. Obviously, she said that's what she enjoys. I don't know what a financially stable, but she's trying to, because she doesn't want to have, like, the boring regular job, you know? D3 athletes don't get scholarships, makes sense. She'd have an easier time getting work in that / or building coaching with a higher athletic degree, pedigree, makes sense. I'm going to bed so I can wake up in 5 hours for my job. Well, have a good night, Jay. I wish you would have gotten more sleep. You should have gone to sleep earlier. Like, what are you doing? Have a good night.
I have to get a good... Well, I mean, I'm good at nutrition and, like, stuff like that. Like, I'm good at, like... I like making plans for, like, normal people, but, like, I'm saying athletic-wise, like, I can't really make it to the Olympics.
Why didn't you be a nutritionist throughout college?
I should have done that. In hindsight, I should have done that.
Okay, so on this card is $4,908.14 with a $575.68 minimum monthly payment.
Mm-hmm.
But I see no payment history. So what's happening? Like, interest is probably accruing on this. There's probably penalties. Again,
yeah,
you didn't pull anything for us, so I don't know.
If you really want to know the truth, my parents have been paying.
No.
Okay, but, like, she's saying that, but, like, no, like, on the card itself, you don't see any payments being put forth. Like, what do you mean? Also, yeah, $5,000 paid on this card? Like, what the fuck? She used $5,000. I didn't even know the card had that much money on it. I don't think, my credit card, I don't think is that high, like when it comes to like how much I could I can't remember how much mine honestly I can't remember. I don't go over a certain limit on my credit card because I don't use my credit card for like expensive stuff. I use it for like smaller payments and then pay it off at the end of the month, you know, like who gives a shit. So she doesn't not want a boring job. She should be doing business. Yeah, I don't know what she's yeah, just casually spending. That's money I wish I'd have. Yeah, like literally, like I wish I could like casually just spend $5,000 and not remember, like, and not even know how to go into my own bank account to make the payments. Cause, like, what?
I don't see payments on there. I searched recent payments and there was it said no payments. Do you even know?
No, she doesn't.
Anything about your card? And no, the balance is only going up. So if they are making payments, they're only doing minimum monthly, and I didn't even see that. So they're not paying it off, and it's likely accruing interest, probably at 30%.
My mom's gonna probably like go on there and like log on there one day and be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Wait, she doesn't know. What is that? How about you an answer?
Well, like some of those payments.
Oh, I'm so irritated. I'm sorry if I'm being mean.
Honey, you don't have to be sorry. She needs it. Don't be sorry. I didn't use my credit card for like 9 months and they closed it. I used it to build like credit score. Like my credit score is pretty decent. Cause like a lot of people check your credit score, at least, you know, to some degree. You don't actually need, like, I mean, obviously if you make your payments on time, you're fine. Like who gives a shit? You don't need to have a credit card. I like having one though.
Oh, this is what you're. Oh.
Yeah, it's just like me and my sister. Like whenever we go on trips, we're just kind of like girl math. Just put it on the Amex.
Girl
like,
math. Oh, you both.
Oh, not the girl math. Not the girl math, bro. Like I girl math sometimes. Like not gonna lie. Like that's definitely. I definitely have my like girl math moments. I'm like, oh well, if I buy this, yeah, you know, I like try to come up with a reason in my head, but there ain't no way. Like. Funny.
Not my sister.
I can
my
tell.
sister is one of the most hardworking people, but like
if she's using that,
I'm a spoiled brat. I'm a spoiled brat. My family is wonderful, but yeah, they have a right to be mad at me right now. They
are
been,
they?
Like, they are. Yeah, we've been in a lot of like arguments recently,
over what?
like over finances.
Okay,
over,
what?
Like,
Tell me.
Well, they're just like really upset that I blew my chance of my internship, and like they really were hoping.
Blew your chance? Wait, you said you did it though.
I did do the internship, but they were hoping that I would get a job out of it.
Yeah.
I would get a job offer out of it.
I don't see you.
He's like, he's trying his best. He's trying his best not to be like too mean. He's like, yeah, I don't see you. And he's like, hang on, don't say anything too crazy, okay? He's a spoiled rich brat. Don't say anything too crazy. Don't say anything too crazy.
Would you be able to hold down a job? A full-time job? Would you be able to legitimately? I feel like you would think you're just like entitled for a lot or something.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to work with this bitch, if I was working my mediocre retail job and this bitch walked in here and she started, I'd be so pissed. Oh my, I'd be so pissed. I could not. Like I'd be like, girl, like you need to fucking not, bro. I won't work with you. I'd be so pissed. They should be fucking mad. You got it. Like, no, literally, girl had an opportunity to get like a quote unquote like adult job, like an adult, like, you know, big girl job at a tech company, that she said she liked the boss and she liked the job. She said she liked it. But she didn't want to work at some boring, you know, office job, blah, 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 blah. Like, bitch, get that. What do you fucking mean? Like, you know, for girl math, is getting broke is the correct, exactly, you know? She's, doing this internship, her doing this internship, unless it massively changes things for her, is only going to hurt her employment. Yeah, like, she went through an internship and just didn't do it. Like, I'm pretty sure they offered her the job, too. Like, I think they did anyway. I'll just tell her I can't hear her while taking out my hearing aids. There you go, exactly. They're perfect.
Like, let's be honest, and I'm basing that off this conversation so far. I know there's more to learn about you than that, but
I just need to get some kind of reality check, and like
this is your reality check, man. Like, Caleb, like, you should. This video is an hour long and we're 24 minutes in.
Pedal to the metal. Because I was able to do school. I was able to, like, I used to be kind of a type A person growing up. But I
What's a
just got
type
so
A?
burnt.
What's a type A person? Does anyone know? See, people like always say that like the type of people they are. I don't understand what like the type A or whatever. Like I don't understand what that shit means. I don't know.
Out and now I'm
Yeah,
just
she's already aware of the
Your life has been
problem.
the easiest life ever.
it hasn't been that easy.
You gotta give me some kind of example then. If you want, if
Type A is like hyper strict, organized, detailed, etc. to a significant detail. Maybe in school, I could see her like being maybe like that in school, but like other than that, like I would have never guessed that about her, you know? Like I don't know, I would have never assumed her to be that kind of person.
if there's context, I need context.
Well, I mean, I did grow up with a disability, but then I also like had like I'm not sure if I should keep this in the show or not, but I was a true crime victim.
What happened?
See, like obviously it seems like here, like she went through something like true crime, like that's crazy, you know? Like she went through something rough. I don't know how old she was when this happened, but like I don't know what she's gonna say here, but like I don't want her to think like obviously I'm sure Caleb probably feels the same way. I don't want her to downplay like anything she's like I don't want her to think that anything she's gone through isn't like, you know, like isn't like I don't want her to think like it's insignificant, you know, like cuz like obviously it's your life. Like when you go through something it's traumatic. If you go through something crazy it's traumatic. The way you make it through that though is by like just trying to work your way past it. That's how you get over this stuff. If you use that as an excuse your entire life, like obviously it kind of depends on what you go through, you know? Like I've seen so many people like go through the craziest shit and then like they make it through though. Like obviously it just depends, you know? Yeah, like anyone I think deserves sympathy for going through like shit, you know, like whether small or like significant. Like I feel like everyone deserves like at least a little bit of sympathy, but like using that sympathy any chance you get, that's when it's like over for me, you know, like all right, like
And then I had to go to like therapy for it.
What happened? What is true crime? Cause that's like a
I did not mean to say.
podcast.
Oh my gosh, did I say true crime victim? I mean, yeah, I'm a crime victim.
Oh, well, just what kind of crime? You don't have to tell me what happened, but in what sector of crime?
Sexual assault.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
yeah, that's horrible to have gone through that. Like that's horrible. Like don't get me wrong, like I would never wish that upon anyone. But she's obviously like she's probably been able to get like a lot of support through this. Like I wish her all the best. Like I don't know how long ago it was. Like I hope that she's recovered a lot from it. You know, obviously she said she went to therapy and stuff. So I don't like that's bad, but you can't use that as an excuse for the rest of your life, you know? You can't. That's how life works. You cannot. Thank you for the follow. Neddy, hi. Hello. If there's trauma there, I can understand how that could affect certain areas. Not sure how it ties to her. I don't know how it ties. Yeah, I don't know how it ties to her like financially. I don't know how it ties to her like getting like a job or anything. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. Like I wish people all the best. Like I don't want people to go through trauma. That sucks. You know? I know. My insurance doesn't cover therapy though, okay? Like, my insurance does not cover therapy. I'm surprised how quickly she's probably talked about it a lot before. It's probably been a long time since it happened.
I'm really sorry that happened.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, it is, but it shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have kept it. Honestly, I shouldn't have. I've been using that as an excuse as well.
Well.
Why I'm not like moving forward.
Well, hold on. Well, no, compared to a lot of the other things you're saying, that could actually be a thing where there could be a lot of deep-seated trauma that makes you afraid to get in situations that may have been similar to that situation.
Yeah, because we don't know like the situation context. Like if it was a context to where it's kind of made it harder. Like, obviously we don't know like what the situation was, and I don't want her to share that because that's her private information. You get free therapy from the voices. I should recommend them. You should. Yeah, that'd be great. Spending on things to help cope with trauma eventually leads to debilitating spending. It does, and I think getting that together would be like, she needs to understand like that she has to get through it, you know. That also, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Because, like, if it happened, like, high school, middle school kind of area, it makes sense that she wouldn't, like, you know, want to do anything when it comes to, like, intimacy-wise until she's made it through it. They only want you to be, hey, you know, whatever helps, honestly. If they are helping you, do it. Like, whatever is helping you, keep with it, you know? I'd say so. If you are, like, if anyone's doing something that makes them happy or anything that helps them, like anything that, you know, outright just helps you just get through life, keep at it, you know? Like, I don't care. Whatever helps you.
Interacting
I won't
with certain
judge.
people, it could put you on big defense throughout the rest of your life for a while, and that takes a lot of work to get over. That's very valid. That is a very valid feeling.
No, yeah.
We shouldn't diminish that feeling.
Really? Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, trust me, I'm not going to
it.
enable bad behavior, but
no, yeah,
it's okay to say that we might have trauma from something like that, and then go and get that work done.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Again, we're not going to excuse things, and you know.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. Yeah. No, I need to stop making excuses for my trauma. Sometimes, or I'm just like one of those people too who just like randomly bring up like traumatic things that happened to me, like as if it's not a big deal. Like that's like something that I'm always just like, oh, it's not a big deal, but like deep down, it kind of is a big deal, and it has been.
How long ago was this?
It was like 2 years ago, but they keep
How are you doing?
Oh, 2 years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. She was only 22.
Oh,
They keep drawing it out.
APD does.
Oh.
Gotta love the good old police department and criminal justice system.
I'm glad you actually reported it.
Yeah, no, like I almost didn't. Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So that's pretty recent. I hope her all the best. I hope I hope the police handle the situation. You know, like it's been 2 years. I hope they handle the situation. I'm happy she reported it. A lot of people are very scared to report things because people are insane. You know, like that's a crazy thing to go through. Anyone going through that, I wish you the best. I wish you the best recovery. Anyone going through like any kind of like intense trauma, I wish you the best. I hope everything goes well for you, and I hope you recover quick, and I hope you get the help you need.
Been in therapy then, working on that?
Yeah, and I've just been like, but like because of certain things that have happened, I have been like in this mentality of like, oh, you've been through it, like treat yourself, that kind of thing. But like I need to stop treating myself. I'm not an animal. I'm not like a pet. Like I don't need to be giving myself like treats.
Well, your treats are Flower Child, Uber Eats, Modern Market, Juiceland, Uber Eats.
Man, that's a lot of Uber Eats, and Uber Eats skyrocket the price up. There's not a lot of support for women reporting, and tends to be some shame and stigma associated. Sadly, it leads to a lot not getting. No, yeah, that's true. I don't know why. I honestly will never understand. Like, I get it. Like, but also, like, I'll never understand why it's such a stigma around it. But like, because like I feel like obviously I've never been in this situation, but I feel like I'd be someone that would like have no problem reporting it if something happened to me. But obviously, you don't know. Like this person could be threatening you, your family. They could be threatening anything, and so like you reporting it could make it really scary, but if you report it, you get the help you need, and you can also protect your family in the process and protect other people in the process. So it's just you know, it's just really like it's a horrible circle. Like it's just a horrible thing to happen in general.
Uber Eats, Taco Cabana, Cafe Java. Mind you, this is someone who's bringing in $0. Appleville, Codependent, which isn't that like a...
Oh my god. Wait.
It's Modern Market, Juiceland, Uber Eats.
She got Uber Eats 3 times in one day? 25th, 25th. She got Uber Eats 3 times in one day. It's insanely common, as the Me Too movement showed, yet still women are treated with hostility or suspicion for reporting. Because, and I understand that, like, women are treated like that because, like, there are some people who make it, there are some women that false report. They false report because they want to ruin someone's life, and that ruins it for everyone else trying to make real reports, and it's horrible. Yeah, it's probably because half of the reports are false, making it hard for actual victims. It makes it so hard for them because people make false reports all the time. And I wish people weren't so fucking stupid. But also, like, this is crazy. 5 Uber Eats in one day. Okay, the 24th all says Uber Eats. She Uber Eats, and the day before that, she Uber Eats 3 times again. She Uber Eats 3 times a day again, and already that's like $70 on food. That's every meal. I used to DoorDash, like, I DoorDash, like, at work sometimes. I was DoorDashing once, and then that'd be, like, my breakfast and lunch, and sometimes even my dinner, all for my one day meal. That'd be it. That'd be all I'd eat. What do you mean, bro?
Taco Cabana, Cafe Java. Mind you, this is someone who's bringing in $0. Appleville, Codependent, which isn't that like a coffee shop, restaurant type of thing? AMC, at least go to a real movie theater. Appleville, in-app purchases or subscriptions. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber.
DoorDash. She Uber Eats, Uber Eats 3 times a day. Bro. It's like Uber Eats in 2 days is every week. I'm guessing she doesn't eat with her family, then she must not. If she's DoorDash. Because it also, like, for DoorDash, like, for Uber, first of all, well, this is Eats. This one's just like a regular Uber. Maybe she doesn't have a car. I don't know. But, like, this is like a pretty cheap meal for Uber Eats. I'm gonna just assume that stress eating, because it's crazy to have that much Uber. It really is. Yeah, it might be coffee. Because this one's only $14, which means at least 4 of this is probably going to the driver, and the other 10 is probably for, like, a drink and, like, a snack.
Skyrise, come on. European Wax Center. I know.
Oh, I'm blocking it. Oh, you guys can't see it here. Let me move it. You move me. Beep 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 beep. All right, I'm over here now. Look at the amounts.
You're going on a date this weekend, so I get it. Tricon Coffee, Westwoods Liquor, Bread and Company, More Coffee, Panera Bread, Starbucks Store,
Starbucks and Panera in one day. Guys, if I'm going out to, like, get food somewhere, I'm going out once to grab food. I'm not going out to 2 days. Like, it just surprises me, like, how many people go out to, like, multiple places to grab, like, food from, like, in one day.
Apple Bill, Turnips, Cider House, some other restaurant, Nanny Fanny's.
This is all in one. $81 for this restaurant? What the fuck? And then, okay, 7. This is all in one day. Okay, these are all of the same date. It's over $100. There's over $100.
And King Arms and Campus Stores and Asian and Tavern and Apple Bill or subscription or something.
That was in London.
Of course.
Brass, that makes sense. Mood in the Chemist, Cafe Nero, Quote Bar, Apple Bill. And these are big in-app purchases.
Why is she laughing?
What?
Sorry, just like reading it back, like I just feel like I'm such an idiot.
Flower Child, Uber Eats.
What's Flower Child? Does anyone know what Flower Child is? I have no idea what Flower Child is. Yeah, she definitely is a nervous laugher. Like, she's like, this is we out the Uber Eats Valley. We ain't, though. It's back, though. It's back to get us.
Okay, that's a lot of money to spend that you literally do.
This was all in 1 month, too. Girl spent like $600 on food in like 1 month. That's crazy. I move myself to like the way corner. There you guys.
do not have, and there is
Yeah.
more spending in your checking accounts.
Mhm.
You don't have money. And your parents.
That's true. Like I feel okay. I don't obviously like I don't have my mom's credit card, but I feel like if I was like given someone else's money, I'm just one of those people that'd feel way too nervous spending like anything on someone else's card. Cause I'd be like, I'm not paying for it. Like, why would the fuck would I want someone to pay this much? From like, I'd be spending the least amount possible with someone else's card.
What?
I don't
Oh.
know. It's just I
Do your
just, like,
parents-
whenever I get nervous, I like laugh sometimes.
Do
Oh,
your
yeah.
parents know that you are spending this much on this crap?
They kind
It's
of
a
have
vegan
some
restaurant?
Kind of
Oh.
idea. I mean, my dad would. I really hope he doesn't watch this because he's gonna.
I
freak
hope he
out.
does. I think
No, her dad should watch.
we should call him because you are literally the trauma is the trauma. That's
Yeah.
true. But this kind of spending,
Yeah.
that doesn't. We don't necessarily. Man, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's
But that-
unacceptable. It's
It is
unacceptable.
unacceptable.
really
It's
is.
money you don't have. You're relying on them.
Mhm.
So it's absolutely insane. How much do you think you spent last month in total? Obviously, income was nothing because congratulations, you don't have money. Actually, you did get your last payroll check, but now that's nothing. What do you
Yeah.
think you spent?
Maybe like $1,000.
$7,549.
She spent $7,000 in a month? In a month? That's more than my paycheck. Bro, I make like maybe like a 1,500 a month. Maybe. God damn.
$9.
No, I make like 2,000 a month.
What?
$1,000? You went to Europe, and you're telling me you think you only spent $1,000 when we already saw a hotel that was basically that much? Are you kidding me? Oh,
She went to a hotel, it was $1,000. $7,000 is crazy. $7,000? Bro. My bank account would be empty. Bro, my bank account would be so fucking empty.
oh, you're not
No,
gonna
that's-
survive. You're not gonna survive. You are not
I'm
gonna
really
survive.
not. Yeah.
Oh, you need.
So she wants to go from spending $7,000 a month to like literally just being like kicked off her parents' card. Basically, I think in reality she doesn't really want to be kicked off her card because she likes her life. She obviously likes like spending money. She really likes spending money and has no idea how, like $1,000. Like she thought she only spent $1,000. She spent $6,000 on what she estimated. If she didn't have to change, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't change if she didn't have to. If her parents never forced her to change, she wouldn't. She'd be the same. She'd get her inheritance from her parents. She'd use their money her entire life. It would happen. Like, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Go through our budgeting program, go through all the quizzes, go through the whole educational thing, and same with the investing one as well, because I know there's investments at the end that we're going to talk
Okay.
about. Go through them, take all the quizzes, take your time to go through them. If you guys want them, they're bundled at a 15% discount, by the way, check that out. But you need to go through that. You need to
Yeah, it
look
needs to
at your
change. It
expenses
needs
on
to
a
change.
month-to-month basis. See what you're trying to get out of the budget every time, and adjust that for the next month.
No, I do.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people
I'm
were
just
telling
so
me to make like an
confused.
Excel spreadsheet or something, but I just never got around to it. I was
Dude,
just
it's not
like,
even that. You could just use an app, a free app or a paid for app. I don't even care. It does it all for you.
Yeah, you can. Even like depending on what bank you use, like some banks have an app and they can literally like budget, like they can make a budget for you on the app. Like, it's so easy. Like
36 different restaurants.
yeah, I live.
Huh? You what?
Yeah, I don't know. Like all my friends and stuff like are constantly like going out to eat. A lot of like people I know are constantly going to these like really bougie restaurants and like,
do they have jobs? Do your friends have jobs? Because if they have a job, then I guess if they really want to, they can spend their money like that. But girl, you don't have a job. You don't have a job. you don't, okay, I know it sucks, you know, we all have, like, FOMO, fear of missing out, you know, like, a lot of us have it, girl, I have it too, but, like, if you don't have the money to go out with your friends, just let them know and don't go out, like, maybe, I don't know what it's like to be around a bunch of rich kids, but I guess if you tell a bunch of rich kids that you can't go out, because you don't have any money, maybe you'd get made fun of, but, like, you gotta look out for yourself. There's probably a couple people in her friend group that spend pretty responsibly. I'm sure there's, like, some people that are actually pretty responsible with their money. Yeah, at least spend it on reasonable things, you know? Like, going out every once in a while is, fine. Getting Uber Eats, like, fucking 5 times a day, like, and then, like, every day? Like, girl got Uber Eats 3 times a day for, like, on 4 different days in, like, the same week. And then she got DoorDash, and then she went out to eat, and then, like, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out just because I don't have, like, some cushy, like, job like they do.
This is what... Okay. So many things to unpack there. So many things.
Yeah. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out because they don't have some cushy job like the girl. If they have a cushy job, that's good, because they're spending their own money. You don't have a job to spend your own money. You got cushion from your parents. A lot of people are forced to miss out on stuff that they enjoy doing because they don't have the finances for it. Of course, like, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean?
Let's unpack there. One, you're not entitled to They are working, and they can treat themselves with their money that they are earning. You are not entitled to living their lifestyle.
No,
you
I
have
know,
to put
but it's
work
hard when you're raised in a certain lifestyle. I was literally raised in this neighborhood where everybody was wealthy. Everybody had, like, daddy's money. Everybody went to, like, Pilates, to fancy, like, juice places. Everybody did this stuff. Everybody went on fancy Europe vacations. I had a friend for a private jet. I did not have a private jet growing up.
Oh my gosh.
I did not have a private jet growing up. Me neither, bitch. I didn't know any. You think I grew up knowing anyone that had a private jet? I don't know anyone that has a private jet. Do any of you guys know anyone that has a private jet? Because I don't. I don't have any friends that have private jets. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? She's giving them, like, I'm just a little kid, guys. Look how I grew up. Like, I don't give a shit how you grew up. I don't give a shit how you grew up. Like, I have family that, like, they went through a lot, okay? Like, not me, my family, like, my cousins and stuff, like, their mom was a big druggie, and they made it through there. They're living their own life. They had to grow up fast. They had to grow up so fast. But they're living their life. They're taking care of themselves. They have families. They're living there, and they have jobs. Like, you can be raised any certain way, but it's up to you to change that. Like, it's up to you to change how you were raised. Like, it's up to you to make that change. My mom has a rich friend, but I haven't seen them spend like her. There are some rich people that are very stingy with their money. And, you know, commends to them. There are some rich people that live like a poor family. Save your money, I guess. Like, do whatever you want. I don't care how you live. Like, you know? As long as it ain't hurt nobody, I don't give a shit. You know, like, but like, goddamn. I get that growing up like that warps your perspective, but babe, it's time to move on. Yeah, no, literally, she's 24. You have to move on. Like, you grew up like, you can't use I grew up like this as an excuse. Like, that's just how I was growing up. Grow out of it.
You have my sympathy. This is horrible.
But literally, like, it's just like you're used to something. And,
oh,
like,
I grew up in a house with money.
No.
I like this guy. He's very realistic. This guy's very, like, realistic for the most part. Obviously, like, I'm sure he's acting a little bit for the camera, but, like, I feel like this is his pretty much genuine self on camera.
Part of me wishes that I wasn't raised in a house with money.
No, you
so
don't.
I would actually,
No, guys. She grew up rich. She had a lot of money. You cannot tell me that she's like... Only people that are rich can be like, well, I wish I wasn't born into a house. Like, I wish I was poor. Bitch, what?
I grew up in a house with foreclosure notices. No, you don't. You don't know what that's like. You've lived rich. You're living rich. You don't know what it's like on the other side, and you would never want to be there.
No.
That's hard. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine.
I had a friend growing up who kind of struggled, her family struggled financially, and it was just like really hard. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, just because like this friend, I want to protect her privacy. But at one point, she was homeless, and one of our families had to take her in because her mom was like constantly like changing apartments, like changing where she lived to get lower rent. She didn't have any food in the house. It was insane.
The crazy thing is, and I don't want to go as extreme as homelessness, but you almost need a taste of that because you have no respect for the dollar.
Well, honestly,
you don't know what
I see homeless people on the street, and I do give them money because like I just feel so bad. Like I feel so bad for them, and I wish.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't have money to hand out to homeless people. I don't. Okay. I wish them all the best. Maybe I'll buy them like food. I don't have money. Yeah, she's using stories to attempt to be relatable. Like, there's no reason to tell us this stuff. Like, oh, I had a friend that was poor growing up. Like, okay, girl, what does that have to do with you? What does that have anything to do with you? Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense to use stories. You know?
I wish we lived in a world. Okay, let me just say, like,
you've never lived in the real world.
I haven't. I can admit that. But like, what if there was a world that we lived in and everybody had money and everybody was able to live comfortably? Like,
cool. Go to the dream show and talk about the dream world. That's not the world we live in. So
yeah,
no,
that's a waste of time to talk about.
Yeah,
we're talking about the reality of what we live in.
Reality sucks. Capitalism is bad.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, really easy for someone to say that grew up in a really nice house in one of the best school districts in Texas.
I know, but it's
who has the rent paid for, that is able to go to Europe and on a whim.
Hey, there you go.
Is able to be fun employed. Yeah, it's easy to say that the system's bad when you're doing that because you've never had to work for it. You never got to actually see what happens when you put in the work and get benefits and actually have a little bit of responsibility. And
when you like make money for yourself, like you might not be making much, but you know you worked hard for that money. You know, like you know you did. When you're using other people's money, you feel bad.
Actually build something or do anything. You've grew up in privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear about that. What a joke.
I'm sorry. I just wish everybody had like.
I know you do, girl. Girl, like I know you do. I know you do, but honey, you gotta let it go. You can't do anything. Like, you're obviously not doing anything. Like, Sue, who cares? Like, it's not gonna affect anything. You don't have a job. I wish well, we don't live in a fantasy world, honey. You can't think that way. I wish everyone could live happily. Like, me too, girl. What is me wishing that gonna do? Literally nothing. Yeah. Girl, stop saying sorry and thank you for the knowledge. Yeah, like literally, yeah. She's gonna keep digging deeper without meaning to. No, she literally is just digging her own grave, like right now. Like stop talking about that stuff. Like
you were saying that.
I wish a lot of things. Wishing doesn't get people places.
It doesn't. What is
you
that?
Try to create the best.
What the fuck is that emote? Haha, turtle nut, bro.
System's possible. This doesn't matter. Oh my.
If it's the best system possible, then why are there people
I'm not saying this is the. Shut the f up. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I'm saying we don't do the I wish this is how it all is. Yeah. You try to create the best systems possible to give people the opportunities to live the best lives. I'm not saying everything's perfect. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I don't know. Everything's a hypothesis. It's
Yeah.
but
I
for
guess so.
you to say that is disgusting.
Yeah.
No, it
I
is.
know.
It's, she's like, yeah, I know. Like the whole time she's been like, oh yeah, no, you're right. Like, oh, but then she just does the same thing that she just said. That she's like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Then she just keeps going. The fucking this is called the privilege is kicking in.
I'm a real hypocrite for that. But the people who you should be going after are the people in the top something percent that like hoard all the world's wealth. Like,
Girl, you're the top 1%. You're in that 1%, honey. If not 2%. What does she mean going after? We're not going after anyone in this scenario. We're trying. This whole video is just him trying to help, like with their financial stuff. And this girl's like, oh well, you should go after these people. Like, what do you mean going after? I think she's 1%, probably top 10 to 20. You know, still like top 10 to 20 is a lot of money. Big Dog did. Oh, hi, Funky. How are you?
like go after those people. Those people need to be taxed, and that money.
Taxed to the max.
Yeah.
What does that even look like to you? You probably don't even know what that looks like. What does
Girl,
that look
she's probably never done her taxes before either. Like, so, like, I don't want to hear it, like, from her. She doesn't even know, like, she's, like, talking out of her ass. Like, she doesn't know anything financially. She doesn't know her own bank account. She doesn't know how to get into her own bank account. She's talking about how, I wish the world where everyone could have the same amount. Like, I mean, everyone could be rich. That's not where we live. I wish blah, 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 capitalism stuff. Like, what do you mean, bro? Big Chillin'? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The more I watch, the more I feel like I'm becoming more feminine to feel like I'm talking to her. You know, yeah, like, ooh, girl. She couldn't find her billing statement. No, she couldn't even find her billing statement. Like, she didn't understand what she was looking for. Girls never looked at, like, her bank account ever. I check my bank account on a weekly basis. Girl has never had to worry about checking her bank account. I'm scaring the shit out of my D&D players with a sneak peek at an endgame. Ooh, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Is it, like, super epic?
look like?
And dangerous?
To the max.
I'm not sure. I have somebody else.
Oh, interesting. This person's voting.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, she is.
And I already know who I'm voting for.
And you literally can't describe a tax. This is great.
Well, I mean, I do technically.
You
have
stole
a
it from
disability
Bike?
and I was
Oh.
held behind
Oh, shut the
people,
f up.
Yeah.
I have autism.
I know I have autism. I have friends who have autism, and at the same time, they're living off of Social Security.
Yes, but you live in a rich.
No, not her voting word.
People shouldn't tax
Doom.
more or tax less. I'm not even saying that.
I know,
It's
I
just
get it.
I'm
There's
just
arguments to
shut
both
the f up for a second. I'm just trying to get when someone just throws out like that. I just want to see them try to explain it, and you can't even explain what a tax would look like. What a joke! Not even saying you're wrong or right. It's just you can't even explain it.
I know. I don't know like anything about this subject.
Do you have
which
any
is why
other
I wasn't
debt
here.
except for that card?
Any other debt?
Except for that card.
Not really. I don't have any debt.
How much is your rent that they're paying for?
Well, they own it, so it's mostly just like HOA fees and stuff like that.
My producers are telling me you're lying.
Am I?
She doesn't even know, like, what, like, okay, so she doesn't live at home. She lives in an apartment, but she says that her parents pay for the apartment. And she's saying that her parents own it, so they're not paying fees. It's more like, they're not paying rent. It's more like HOA fees. Girl doesn't even know, like, her own living situation right now. I don't know anything about the subject, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Yeah, like, literally, like, bro, Caleb didn't even bring it up. She brought it up. And he's like, well, do you know anything about it? She's like, well, no. This is making the news more understandable. It's so true.
You owe for a class?
Oh yeah. I got this like social media package from like one of my like besties because she does like social media and like.
She's taking one of her Scamfluencer friends' classes. I am never ever gonna take a class on like how to run a social media account, because who gives a shit, bro? Who actually gives two flying shits on how you run a social media account? I hate watching this guy's videos. They make me really self-conscious about my own spending habits. No, that's what I am, like, I'm not gonna lie, Funky. I'm super self-conscious about my own spending habits. Like, I definitely, like, spend, like, way too much on food. Like, don't get me wrong. I spend, like, a lot on food. And, like, just useless shit that I don't need. You know? I spend my shit on, like, I like to think I'm at least, like, a little bit more responsible because I don't let my bank account get below, like, a certain amount of money, but, like, that's still, like, irresponsible of me to spend so much, you know? Like, it's irresponsible of me in general to spend so much. I spend so much, though. But I like watching him, though, because I feel like it helps me keep myself in check, too. Like, because I feel like, I also, like, seeing people that, like, are definitely, like, this girl, is definitely, like, way off, like, when it comes to, like, understanding anything financial, but yeah. While also, vindicating me about them as well, because I'm not as foolish as these people. Yeah, like, I haven't reached the point that these people are at, but I'm not definitely, like, a saint when it comes to, like, saving my money. Like, I'm not very good at saving my money. Would you take me, would you take one of my classes, Ditto? How much is it? Because I can't afford it. Let me run your social media account, please. Keen, I want to know what you do with my social media account if I let you run it. My hearing aid is dying. Nowadays, I'm free from the girl craze. Now I'm free from the girl. No! No, not the hearing aid dying. No!
What? She gave you a package?
Yeah, it's like a course on social media.
Per credit hour, and it's 3 credit hours. I can't afford it. I'm sorry.
She teaches it, but she's also worked in corporate. She works in corporate.
I do good things. Yeah, okay. That smile says otherwise.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm thrilled.
He has to cut her off so hard because she will just keep yapping if he does it. Girl, me too. I yap a lot. I yap so much.
Okay, follow me. She didn't give it to you. You're paying for it, right?
Yeah, I'm paying for it.
So she didn't give it to you.
Yeah,
your friend is making money from you.
I know, but, like, I want to support her and I want to support her business.
Oh, so it's that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you made it sound different. You made it sound like she's giving it to you so you could learn.
No, not at all.
How much do you have to pay her from money you don't make? How are you paying?
So she is paying her friend. She's like, I want to support her. You're not supporting her. Your parents' money is supporting her. And they probably don't even want you to take this fucking class because they don't care. They want you to get a real job. Your parents are both lawyers and you want to be a social media star. Your parents fucking hate that you're trying to do this. While your older sister or younger, I don't know, went away abroad for school. Yeah, with what income? I'm free. Can I ask if you have a Discord? I do. That should work.
And like $2,000.
No, what are you getting from $2,000? Oh my.
Well, I'm getting like 5 strategy sessions, and also she's helping me out with like learning how to like.
Wait. How much did she pay for the classes? Wait.
Sound like she's giving it to you so you could learn.
Not at all.
How much do you have to pay her from money you don't make? How are you paying her?
Like $2,000.
Bro, her friend is making bank! Bro, her friend, if her classes are $2,000 per class, girl's making bank! Holy fuck! Holy shit! Oh, since you're here. Bye-bye! There's no fucking way, that this girl is using her parents. I thought she was gonna say like 200, which is still an outrageous amount of money. First of all, $200 for a class, and probably like per class session too is probably 2,000. 2,000?
No, what are you getting from $2,000? Oh my.
Well, I'm getting like 5 strategy sessions, and also she's helping me out with like learning how to like make captivating content, strategize, make reels, that kind of thing.
How many followers does she have?
She has like 5,000 something, I think.
Yeah.
Her friend has 5,000 followers. Is making not like 5K. Like, okay. Like, just, like, what the fuck? Like, 5K, like, sounds, like, for me, that'd be a lot. Like, for me, that's a lot. For someone selling $2,000 amount courses, that is nothing. Bro, that's nothing. 5 million, I would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense. 5,000? That's nothing! I think we're talking TikTok followers. We're talking TikTok followers or Instagram followers. We're talking followers on TikTok or Instagram. I clip stuff from my TikToks and then just clip it all together and post it on TikTok. Who needs a class for that, bitch? Just figure it out yourself or have a friend help you. 5K, anything else is crazy? No, literally. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
You should not be paying for this.
No, but she also works. She works in corporate.
What do you mean corporate? What does corporate mean in this sense? Who cares if you work for corporate? What does that mean?
Works in corporate.
Yeah, she does social media, like she does marketing for, or she used to do marketing for Kinder Scott.
So anyone that has a marketing job goes out there and sells a $2,000 course? You should sign up for it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna sign a course. Like, it's like not on that, but like,
hey, Clara.
It's a smart.
Clara, you graduated with marketing, worked in marketing for a second. I think I have someone to buy a $2,000 marketing course. If you'd like to make a quick 2K.
Well, not
you worked in marketing for a second.
Obviously not. I wouldn't.
What is Kinder Scott? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I'm not gonna lie. She said that like for the. I was like, who is that? Who is that? What is that? I don't know.
Marketing course. I would do like something like some kind of like I would do like running for beginners or like something that I have like a.
Oh, this is like, learning. Oh, you're taking a course of how to make a course.
No, not a course on how to make a course, but I would like research something and make a course out of it. Because I have a friend.
Why are you the person?
I literally have a friend who doesn't know anything about a subject, and he makes bank selling a course. He's just a good salesperson.
They're scammers. These people, her friends are a bunch of scammers. They're a bunch of horrible people. She's like, oh yeah, like I literally, like she's like, oh yeah, my friends literally make money off of just scamming these poor people that are going through like shit in life. Yeah, they're scamfluencers. Okay. She obviously doesn't see like the bad part of this. I'm gonna say right here right now, I think she's a horrible person just based off of this. She is friends with people who literally scam people to try to like, because they don't care about these people. They just care about these people's money. A lot of people that are going through something horrible, or they literally just are like, they don't know what to do, and they want to try to make their life easier. They're trying to find something to help them out. They take these courses that they think will help them, but in reality, it's just these people scamming them for money. And she's literally just enabling her friends doing this because it's an easy way to make money. Okay, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that so much. I hate that so much. She keeps clutching her yeah, I don't know. Like, it's sending. She's been doing that the whole video, bro.
All it is sales.
And her friends know she's stupid enough to get yeah, like she's also stupid enough to get scammed. It's just going like they're hoping to scam a bunch of rich, sad people. Rich, sad people. But sometimes the people you're scamming aren't rich, sad people. They're broke, sad people that have nothing else. And they're hoping to get something out of this. And you're literally just breaking them to shreds. I don't know. I think it's horrible.
Budgeting and investing class. We have a whole team to work on them. We collaborated with experts in the fields. We spent months building them out and creating the best education possible. And every once in a while, we still get flack for the fact that we've created something like that and we charge money.
She has called herself out. No, she says that. She's like, well, growing up, it was hard because I'm autistic. And I'm like, honey, like, you're high functioning. You're fine. Yeah, I'm sure it was hard. Like, I don't want to downplay the fact that it was probably hard. But, like, you can't use that as an excuse your entire life to not get a job. That's not keeping you from getting a job.
Money for it. But you know why more than anything? It's because of people like you. who put the lowest effort, lowest knowledge into something, then you sell it for multi-thousands, and then people are scammed into buying it. Now, legitimately, guys,
She is keeping herself from getting a
everyone
job.
in your life, everyone around us.
Like, a lot of people convince themselves that because they have, like, you know, like, a disability that they can't, like, do, like, I'm sure there are jobs out there that, like, aren't, like, probably fit for, like, some people, but, like, just keep applying to places and see what floats. Like, you know, you just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep applying. You'll find something eventually. At least that's how it looks. Like, obviously, it's probably like an ignorant way of looking at it. That's my way of looking at it. But like, I like to think that if you apply enough, someone's gonna reach back out. You know, as long as your record looks okay. You know, like obviously, like if it also depends on where you're applying. If you're applying to like little retail jobs or like fast food, you're more likely to get a job in those because those people hire about just about anyone. If you're trying to apply for like a big boy job and you have no experience and they want you to have some experience, they're probably not gonna hire you. It depends on where you're applying. Unless a doctor comes through and says yeah, I don't believe her. She said she was not, she said like from an early age she's had it. So I'm gonna say she is diagnosed for the most part. Like she has had testing and stuff. She said she's turned down a job offer from a paid internship because she wasn't feeling it. No, yeah, literally. And she said she liked the boss and the job was nice.
Can actually eating are bundled right into. Don't wait. Don't.
It's just like the way it kind of is. Like it's just like it's where social media is going. Sadly, if you like it or not, like I do know people on social media who do that. I want to.
Well, yeah, and you're supporting it. You're why there's people that do that kind of stuff because you support it. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah. Guys, I'm making a course. It's gonna cost you $2,000 per class, okay? You're not getting a bundle of classes. It's gonna cost you $2,000 per class. And you know what I'm gonna do? Send you pictures of frogs. Please sign up.
Say I wouldn't provide any value to people, but like I would sell something.
This guy she knows has a large following on Instagram, and she paid him and didn't know what he was talking about. $350. What's that?
She said she was bullied in school. That's it. She did go through something pretty traumatic. You know, she went through some pretty traumatic stuff, but like that's not it. Thank you for the resub, Funky. I appreciate
I've known
it.
you for 11 months.
I can't believe it. 11 months. It's almost been a full year. She put people in Funky. Oh my god.
No, what happened?
Like, it's pretty nice, but like I just like he didn't really give me as much value that I wanted.
You paid him $350 for what?
$350.
Advice on how to run my socials.
Advice?
Yeah, advice.
What?
I'm sorry, but if you have friends, like, okay, like, this is what having a friend is. They help you out when you need it. They don't make you pay! They don't make you pay for shit! Like, obviously, if you, like, want to help out, like, obviously, like, Keen, you know, Keen, if you're still here, you like to sell your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I like buying the Yu-Gi-Oh cards from you because, you know, like, at least I'm supporting you at least a little bit. And also I like the cards. I want the cards. If I've asked Keen for advice on how to use, like, what editing app to use, like, for, like, to clip my videos together. Keen didn't make me fucking pay for shit just to ask for that. Like, sometimes, can she hire me to be, like, a communication consultant? Honestly, she'd probably hire anyone if you convinced her hard enough. Like, if these people are your friends, they wouldn't be, like, obviously, like, if you, like, are like, oh, like, no, I'll support you, it's okay, and they'll be like, oh, like, me as a friend, like, if I was, like, had, like, something, and I was, like, making money off of it, and my friend wanted, I'd be like, girl, you can get it for free, I don't give a shit. She should hire me to bully her. She should, honestly. Hire me to, I don't know. Don't hire me, I don't want to be hired for anything.
But, like, you had
like
one-on-ones?
Like, yeah.
How many followers did he have?
He's literally, like, built a whole following, but at the same time, he's built his following from being controversial.
How many followers does he have? He literally has his whole following.
And so, like, and
how many followers?
100,000 something.
On Instagram?
On TikTok.
That's nothing. On TikTok, that's nothing. On TikTok, that's nothing. I don't know who is being talking about, but I agree. Good agreeing, Michael.
TikTok, that's nothing. A TikTok follower is nothing.
Then how come I'm not able to get followers on TikTok? It's
Because
so
you
hard.
don't make interesting or engaging content and people don't resonate with you. TikTok
Yeah,
is the
I guess-
easiest platform. Follows are nothing. They're not even close to a subscriber on YouTube unless you're a shorts creator, and then it's very easy to get subscribers. But that's nothing. On TikTok, that is nothing. As much as I mean, it sucks to say, but that is nothing.
It really
you can
is.
Have literally, because what happens is, like, on YouTube, if you wanted to be a YouTube creator, even Instagram, you have to make a consistent amount of really well-performing videos over the course of so many months to get 100,000 subscribers or something like that, or TikTok post or Instagram post. On TikTok, people can get to 100, 500,000 subscribers by having one TikTok that blows up.
That's insane.
Yes, it's just the easiest. So I wouldn't, if just for future reference, if you're just viewing people with followers and like that's 100,000 on TikTok is kind of nothing, or at least see where it came from.
Okay.
What I would at least focus on, if first of all, just don't, because you fall for every scam. It sounds like, but
She does. She does.
But look at their consistency of viewership. That's what you want to base it off of.
Okay.
Whether or not they have success.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Was going to do a plant medicine retreat and paid for it and couldn't go because it wouldn't.
What do you mean good? The only people who call me good boy is Pizza. I didn't call you a good boy though. I said, you know, you made a good decision. Someone has a few thousand followers wasn't shit. No, like literally, it doesn't mean shit. Like now, if I had like 100,000 followers on Twitch, that's crazy. Like that's like a large amount. Like Twitch, like it's hard to get like a large following when it comes to Twitch. Same with YouTube. Like YouTube and Twitch are probably some of the like the hardest platforms to get like a large number of following. Like it's hard. Like, you know, like you gotta keep making content.
Work out with her medication. This was back in.
It's taken me 3 years to make it this far.
Yeah.
What is your life?
Yeah.
Is this even a financial audit?
Yeah.
I think this is like.
I really did want to go to that though, but then like I obviously didn't do my research, and it does interact with one of my meds, so I was like, no. Well, I wanted to go there and see if I could do if I could get some kind of thing out of it, if I'm able to like process my trauma.
What does this guy on Saturday or on the weekend that you're meeting with even like know about you?
Yeah. That's why like if I can go live on TikTok and like Twitch at the same time, I want to do that, but I don't think I have enough. Like I think you have to have like a certain amount of followers on TikTok to go live. Have a good night, Michael. After this video, once we finally make it through it, this will probably be the only video I watch, and then I'm going to bed.
I told him that I was going on, like, I didn't want to say details, but I told him I was going on like a podcast, and he was like, "That's very ambitious," and I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm going on financial audit."
Did you tell him financial audit?
He was like, "It's very ambitious," and I'm like, "No, I'm not an ambitious person. I know I'm training for a marathon, and I know I'm going on this, but this isn't really like."
You cannot answer questions.
Yeah.
No, she has a hard time.
If he knows you're like this.
No.
He does. And hopefully he won't watch this video.
I know who he is. I'm gonna send him this video.
Oh no.
No, I'm not.
Please don't do that.
I don't know who he is. I mean,
If I feel like I'd get banned on TikTok if I went live, because they don't like TikTok is very strict about like their stuff. Like they're super strict, and I curse a lot. So I feel like my shit would like not fly.
Oh my god.
I saw who he is, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Okay, so you put 20% down?
Yes, I did.
How? How'd you pay for that?
With my money that I made from my internship.
Okay. How are you gonna pay the remainder?
That's what I'm like kind of struggling with right now. I've applied a few like retail based jobs, and also I might start working at night as like either like a bar back or a bottle server.
Yeah.
And
that could be a play.
I'm gonna use that money to like slowly but surely pay her back and pay some other people back, and then eventually I want to be able to.
It's very strict.
Well, it's mostly just to her, but like also I want to be able to get my parents stuff. Like I want to be able to pay them back but like
pay them back. How much?
There's nothing I could.
I don't think this girl could survive it. Like, I I'll be honest with you, I can't imagine her working in food service, retail, or like bar back. I feel like, because you know how many customers I deal with a day that just don't understand what it's like. Like, she's gonna have to try to help customers, and the moment a customer starts getting mad at her, she's probably gonna start crying. Like, I'm surprised she hasn't started crying yet when talking to Caleb. But like, oh my god.
Ever like, that's the frustrating thing. It's like I want to make them proud so much. I want nothing more, but like I just know like I'm never gonna be successful.
Well, why?
Everyone in my
Why?
family has been successful, but me. I'm like cursed or something.
You're not cursed.
Because you're not trying. The other crier saying someone would cry is sending me right now. Bro, I cry so much. Not at work. I don't think I've ever, like, cried in front of, like, a customer yelling at me when's nothing nowadays. You're not cursed, you're an idiot. Yeah, she is an idiot. She's not trying to get a job. Like, I don't know what she put on her fucking, like, resume, like, on the job applications. Like,
you're not cursed. You're
like, what?
self-inflicted.
I need to go to like ABA or something.
What's
like,
that?
This behavior, it's applied behavioral analysis for people with autism, and so they learn like different
Okay.
how to stop like their like problem behaviors.
So one thing that just concerns me, and I'm not a mental health expert, so I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but you just kind of keep bringing it up. It's a reality. I have a panic disorder, but every time I don't do something, or every time I have behavior that is objectively holding me back, I don't say it's because of my anxiety disorder, my diagnosed panic disorder. I don't say that. But every single time that you're called out for doing something bad, you're like, yeah, I need to go seek treatment for my autism.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah, it's
I think you're kind of crutching on it.
yeah. No, I am. Big
Okay, then
time.
stop.
Yeah. But it's technically a disability, and I keep like watching these videos, and people are just like, "Oh, like it's okay to be like disabled. It's okay to just exist."
well, yeah, it is. It's definitely okay to be, like, have a disability. It's okay, but you can't use it as a crutch your entire life. Like, especially, like, for something like autism. Like, obviously, there's there's a lot of severe, like, disabilities out there that, like, she has high functioning autism. Like, she has high functioning. Like I wouldn't have been able to tell she had any unless she pointed it out. But like, oh well, she's young. She's young, you know.
And like that's not really helping motivate me.
Yeah, and okay, and probably on TikTok too, especially. There's a lot of interesting things happening in our culture with that.
Yeah.
And that is really interesting because it is important to have a voice to let people know that it is okay that you have this.
Yeah, it is okay. That's
that you
totally
have this.
fine.
But when people start perpetually victimizing themselves
Yeah.
because of this, you hold yourself back forever. Plus, there's like this ongoing trend on TikTok and in our culture right now of the trauma and victim Olympics of people telling other people that they have trauma and they have things wrong with them. And they're like, oh, maybe I do. Then they start holding themselves back and everyone thinks they're just always down and
anyone under 25, I'm gonna give them grace since I'm. Thank you, Funky.
It's just like perpetual victimhood, and it's
I'm
just
under
not
25.
helping anyone. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to recognize your mental disorder. It doesn't mean that you should be looked down upon. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't realize that maybe you need these extra help in certain areas.
Yeah.
That's true. But if you just get in this ecosystem where it's just constantly like where it's so affirming that it's holding you back, that doesn't benefit you.
Yay!
But it's not helping people right now.
Yeah, no, I'm.
It's definitely not. Like, that kind of mentality is not gonna help you, honestly, in anything. You're gonna be stuck sitting there like, well, you know, like, well, this, I have this and that, so. It really is, like, a struggle, though, because, like, I feel like it is really hard for, like, I think you should always, like, know, like, you're valid. Like, you know, you're valid in your feelings, you're valid in your struggles. Like, it's okay, but you can't let them hold you back for the rest of your life, you know? Like, there's ways, you could find a way, but, like, it is a struggle. Like, I don't think anyone should downplay that. Like, you should, you know, you have a voice. Like, it's okay, but, like, you know.
That's what my TikTok constantly feeds me, is that kind of content.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I also, I have been having some, like, medical issues at the same time. I can't disclose what they are. But, like, at the same time,
Why'd you
that
come
really...
on here if you can't talk about things?
it's confidential, but I did have some health problems this past summer that like really set me back in my internship, and
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it because it's gonna make me cry. And
It's fine.
I actually did.
No, it's
I
fine.
actually did like love my internship. I loved my coworkers. No, I love the tech industry. I felt bad.
I love the first thing she said when she was on, like, at the beginning, she said, I hate boring jobs like tech and stuff like that. I don't want to be one of those, you know. And she's like, well, I feel bad. The two best pieces of advice that don't contribute to my depression is, one, nobody cares, work harder, and two, stop being a bitch. Come on.
Bad calling it boring and everything. I was
Yeah, you on them at the beginning.
Yeah, was shitting on them in the beginning. It's like, I feel bad for calling them boring. Like, I did really love my internship. Why didn't you? Okay, well, obviously she said she had medical issues and she couldn't keep the internship. You know, we'll let it stay private. That's okay. She went through a lot. Poor thing.
The reason why I was like, kind of like, why I sometimes like diss that, like finance and things like that, is because like, well, I'm not into it, but some other people are passionate about it. But okay, I'm ADHD. Back to the beginning, why I have like a chip on my shoulder about it and why I diss people about it is because I've gone out with some pretty entitled guys. They all say they work in tech. They make me split the bill. And I'm like, why are you?
They make me split the bill. Bitch, I would be splitting the bill anyway. I don't care. Like, I'm not, okay, like, I personally, like, obviously she has that old school mentality where she's like, well, you know, I'm the trophy wife. Is she from the Midwest? She seems like she's from Texas. She's from Texas. Grew up in Dallas, Texas, I think is what she said. Or, I don't remember. She said, like, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas. I'm one of those people, like, anytime I went out, like, you know, with my previous boyfriend, with my ex, and when we went out, I was like, oh, I'll pay this time if you want to pay next time, or we can split, like, I don't care. Or, like, we went to the movies, I was like, okay, I'll pay for the tickets if you want to buy popcorn. Or, like, we did the opposite, or I paid for popcorn, he bought the tickets. Like, it's just how it works. Like, I'm not, she's from Texas in this life. She's a spoiled rich kid. She's a spoiled rich kid, and she's, you know what she said earlier? She's like, well, I didn't grow up with a private jet, but my neighbors did. Okay. Oh my god.
Bragging about having money if you make me split the bill with you.
No offense, I would have made you split the bill.
Her parents must be disappointed. Her parents are both rich-ass lawyers. Yeah, they're very disappointed at her, I'm sure.
Because
I just tell that I'm from Westlake, and so they're like, oh yeah, she's got it. She's got it.
It's because I wouldn't have enjoyed the date.
I can't imagine going on a date with her. Like, what would she talk about? Like, what is a conversation, like, obviously, like, how this conversation's going, I can't imagine what it's like to, like, go on a date with her.
That's harsh.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have, so I would have been like, alright, so we're splitting it, and then I would have got the out of there. I'm sorry.
I'm a cool person in real life.
I know. And that's cool.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things for people that are in, like, partnership mode.
Yeah.
Like, you can be a cool person, but if you're, like, literally living off of mommy and daddy's tits in a high rise, it's like, yeah, it's just like, that's red flag extreme.
It is pretty red flag.
Yeah, no. I mean, at least I'm not living at home with my parents.
But you're using their money to, like, that's the thing. Like, you used their money to move out. You didn't make your own money to move out. You used their money and moved out, and they're still currently paying for a place that they are paying for. You aren't paying for that yourself. You're using their money to buy your food. You're using their money to pay for the place that you're staying at, which is even more expensive for them, because if you just stayed at home, they wouldn't have to pay for an apartment for you. And, like, that would save them a lot of money if you just stayed home, honestly. You should have just stayed home just to save money, because they're paying for literally everything. She called herself unemployed!
That just backfired.
And also,
like,
what's wrong with splitting the bill anyway? Like, in general, like, what the
Well, it's one thing to split the bill, but also, I posted about this the other day, it's another thing to brag about how you have money and how you have this cushy job, like, you're so rich, and then you have to split the bill. Like, are you kidding me? Like, stop bragging about how much money you have.
Who cares? Like, you can have as much money in the world and still want to split the bill. Like, who cares? Were these people like talking to you? Like, I don't. She obviously like only has gone out with rich guys too. It's not like she has like met like a poor guy who's like, you know, ooh, like I have a lot of money, so like blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, like just because you have money doesn't mean you don't expect your partner to be equally like financially stable. Like some people go out with someone they're hoping like you guys are both like financially on the same page. Like, I guess it doesn't need to be exact, like one of you could be making more than the other, but like a lot of people would probably prefer that you both be on the same page when it comes to financial stability, because then you're not expecting one person to be taking over, you know, than the other, you know? Like, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable way of looking at things.
They brag on the first date about how much money they have?
Yeah, I've been with a few guys before who have. Yeah.
That's a red flag too. I'd leave them as well.
Be like, I just went on my private jet to Aspen, or like something like that, or like this guy went
that is crazy. Talking to someone that has like private jets and like, first of all, like please just pay for everything I have. Like, goddamn, if you're gonna brag about money, like just pay for everything, bitch. I'm broke. like what?
Very different hinge dates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some of these dudes in Austin, like they're rich, but yeah, they certainly
Austin. She lives in Austin, Texas.
Providers, though. They're very just like, this is my money. Sorry.
$5,939 in a checking account. Oh no, that's no.
That's withdrawals.
Pounds 217.
Ugh. Sorry, I just don't like hearing about it. Like, I'm just
You're gonna have to, girl. I don't like checking my bank account.
$324 on PP.
What?
PP?
What's that?
Probably PayPal.
What is it? Oh,
PayPal. Okay.
Uber trip, Wild Bar, DoorDash, HBO Max, Uber One, Free Will, donations, a 25 recurring donation. Yeah, you literally make no money.
ASPCA? She makes donations to ASPCA with not her own money? She makes it with her parents' money?
You live off your parents, so I don't know what the f*** is happening. You have Rocket Money Premium, so I don't know what you're talking about making an Excel sheet. You probably don't even know you have that. TikTok shop, $87? So more than you'll ever make off of TikTok you've already spent there.
It was cute. I liked it.
Stop it. Dream, Trave, Amazon, ATX Girl Hangouts that cost money. Yeah. Venmo, Prime Video, Jackalope, Twins Room. You go out every second of your life. What are you living on?
Twins Room?
Prime Video, Little Woodrow's.
Well, I want to be able to live my life still.
Well, yeah, a lot of people do, honey. A lot of people want to be able to live their life, but you know how they do that? They get a job and pay for it. A lot of people want to live their life and go out and have fun. Like, a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't have... Guess what, honey? That's called a privilege. It's called a privilege. To be able to do that, it's a privilege.
Oh, that's the thing, but like, yeah. After this, I'm probably gonna think differently.
I want a lot of things too. Why do you think you're entitled to that?
I'm not entitled to it.
But your actions and your words suggest so.
Yeah, no, I need to stop.
It'll please be my rich muscle mommy and pay for everything in my life. Funky, I would if I had money. Okay, Funky, I'd be your muscle mommy if you really want me to. I don't have money though. And I have to build, I gotta wait till I have more muscle.
Some kind of way where I can be in nightlife. Like,
shut the fuck up, kid! Shut the fuck up!
Like,
I have muscle, I'm strong. I'm strong. That's what did to like, bicep curl me. I would bow tie if I had biceps.
I need to find something I like and learn how to monetize it.
I'm sorry, this conversation can't.
I need to find something I like. See, that's her mentality right there. I need to find something I like and monetize from it. Like, I like streaming and stuff, and I am monetizing from it. But like, $80 a month. That's what I'm monetizing from it. Like, I'm not making anything. That's why I have another job to help me pay for like me enjoying doing this kind of stuff. That's how it works. So you're down to be my muscle mommy? Best believe it, Funky.
Help you.
Wait, why?
Have you been here this last time?
$80 is a lot. Yeah, per month is crazy. I know. Like, I'm rich. Like, I'm rich as fuck. I'm rich. She would monetize a passion / hobby and would eventually grow to hate it. No, that's because Yeah, a lot of people tend to grow to hate their passions if they monetize like from it, and like if they like try so hard, you know. Don't sell yourself short. Hey, you know, it's a lot for first star now. You know, we're trying our best.
It is incredible.
Yeah, it's something to be proud of for sure. I'm like, okay, like I'm making something, you know, I'm starting off somewhere.
Usually this show's about changing some behavior and fixing budget. You're living off your parents. You have an entitlement. You have so much spoiled. The environment you grew up in has just trained you to be spoiled. Even just your language of sacrifice and still needing to go out and all this stuff is just like,
yeah, no, I know. My actions are definitely not matching my words.
It's dude. This show's not helping.
No, I'm a hot mess.
I swear you only decide to start making words the moment I end a pause and I try to start saying something. Maybe that's why.
He's gonna say something about the date.
Uber Eats, Amazon.
See, that's what I'm saying. Funky, you missed it. She was Uber eating, like I don't, you know, I don't have the money for this, but some people might. She was getting Uber Eats 3 times a day for like fucking like 4 days in a row. She was getting lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner Uber Eats.
It's on Uber Eats, Sweat Pals.
Oh, I used to use DoorDash quite a bit. I haven't used it in a long time because I'm not allowed to DoorDash at work anymore, or else I'd probably still be using it. But I used to DoorDash a lot at work. But that's expensive. I've stopped definitely, but I still like grab there's a lot of local like fast food places, and I still have a problem where like I go out and buy food like on my lunches and stuff, and I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. But I literally just never stop myself. I'm just fucking ridiculous, you know?
Hot cakes, hot dates.
Hot takes, hot dates. What is that?
What's that?
Or no, it was just this like event in Austin. It was called like Hot Takes, Hot Dates, and it's this like singles event, but I don't know.
I should be going, guys.
I should be going.
Go. Where was...
Oh. Truth Finder?
What's that?
Oh, it's just like... Well, I was like really concerned about somebody I'd met for a date. It's this thing where you could basically look up somebody's information and see if
that's crazy. You can look up their information?
They have a criminal record or not. I couldn't find his criminal record. Thank God. But there have been times before I have found a criminal record for people. And like, I just can't be too sure these days with like, people are sketchy. People are sketchy.
Ultraviolet Club, Coffee, Uber Eats, Prime Video, TikTok Shop again. Kill me now. Uber Eats, Hulu, Uber Eats, TikTok Shop.
God, she gets Uber Eats so much. Truth Finder, so you can look up someone's criminal record on Truth Finder if they have one, I guess. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. Interesting. That's like, okay, so like I'm not the kind of person though that just like I can't use like a dating app. Like I can't go on a dating app and then like start talking to someone I've never met before. You know? Like I feel like I'd have to date someone that I've been friends with for a long time. Like I feel like I grow like feelings for people like through friendships. You know, like everyone I've ever dated has been someone I've been like I had at one point been friends with like for a while before I started dating. Oh my god, my DoorDash bill, like, okay, so it's been a while, but, like, my DoorDash bills were, like, really expensive. I just hate cooking for yourself. You know, I understand that, Funky. I get that. I can't blame you for it, because I be buying so much fast food, bro. I be buying so much fast food. Oh my god. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can't understand, like, using, like, going, because, you know, like, you don't know someone's real personality until you've gotten to know them for, like, months. And even so, they could still be lying to you. Dating apps are, like, scary. Yeah, they're odd. I don't like them. I just can't. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. But some people have found, like, true love through dating apps, but, like, I feel like that's few and far between. Your luck, Funky. She's about to catch a case for the foolish warlock. Oh, my God. Of course, there, Keen, you have a whole girlfriend.
Secret Disco, Uber Eats, School.com, Prime Video, Austin Airport, Spotify.
Why are there two Yeah, why are there 2 Spotify payments like back to back? That doesn't make any sense to me. What?
Spotify's. Uber, everything's like in doubles. Hulu, Hank, Sound Healing.
Why is the Hulu $110? What did she buy from Hulu? I thought Hulu was just like a monthly subscription for like $20, maybe a month. Is that a yearly? It might be yearly. But didn't they just say Hulu like earlier? Hang on, I thought Hulu was said earlier too.
People are sketchy. People are sketchy. Days with one like find his oh, I don't know. Just as like
House, hot cakes, hot dates. Eats, Uber Eats, Amazon. They try to start saying only to. It's you have fixed this shit.
oh my, it's
To Paul.
no, it was just
What pals, hot cakes, hot dates.
I don't remember. I might be bad.
Does that
thing where you could make no records. Like
love Hulu, Uber Eats, TikTok, Airport, Spotify. Why are there 2 Spotifys? Uber, everything's like in doubles. Hulu, Hank, Sound Healing.
Yeah, what is sound healing? That sounds
Google One Cafe and Theo's Cafe. Get your guide operations. Is that another class? Amazon Prime. Oh my.
Should have Theo's Cafe like a million times.
yeah, I think that was another like
Cafe Nero and TFL Travel. Cafe Nero. Big Bus Tours. Humble Creation. Hagen Espresso. The Thirsty National Treat. Sea Life London. Prime Video. Uber Eats. Uber Trip. Cafe Nero. Kaleido. Juiceland. Modern Market. Summer Moon. Uber
It's a lot of
Eats,
food.
Canva, Chipotle. Tradion
Hey, what'd you get for Chipotle for $7? That's pretty cheap.
Coffee. Starbucks. Honey Ham. Victoria's Secret.
God, you know, okay, I understand how people could spend that much at Victoria's Secret. I need to stop at Victoria's Secret because I need some new bras. I need new sports bras because holy fuck. And the ones, okay, like I would get some like cheaper ones like from Target or something. They're just so shit quality. Oh my god, they're so ass. They're horrible.
Whip that one out tomorrow.
There's a Sephora transaction on there
I
too.
can't even do jokes anymore.
yeah, no, it's a lot. It really is a lot. But like the thing is the real joke of it all is that it's like how much Uber is on there. Like I need to stop Uber eating. It's just like I can't help it. I love food and I'm too lazy to make food and I'm too lazy to go out to eat sometimes. And like
No, you're gonna be such a
just a
good
little
trad
food.
wife.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to give you free money right now. I've partnered with different resources that have a choice. Move uninvested $100 programming investing profile. The resources section.
No, I'm just like I need to figure myself. I either need to get a job or just like
No. No matter what, honey. I either need to get no matter what you need to get a job. Like you can't just not get a job. You need one. Like it's really hard to live as like a trad wife nowadays, okay? You need a job. You can't really, and also like obviously you're having a hard time in the dating pool. Get a job.
I can't want my cake and eat it too.
You're
Or
saying.
how do you say that?
You're
I
saying.
can't have my cake and eat it too.
You're saying these things that are objectively correct sometimes. I need a job. I need a.
I do need a job. Somebody please hire me.
Please shut the. Let me finish.
Okay.
I need a job. I need to stop
Yeah.
eating Uber Eats. I need to cook. I need to budget. I need to put my stuff down on an Excel sheet. Why the f aren't you doing any of it then? You can't just say the right and not do anything.
I
need to not be.
Yeah, she's saying all the right things. Like she knows what she needs to do. She obviously knows what she needs to do. But she's not doing any of it. Like I get it. Like sometimes it's hard. Like I tell myself, I'm like, man, I shouldn't spend money. And guess what? Like, there's days where, like, I end up spending money, but there's days where I don't. So, like, I slowly get better at, like, not buying, like, I'm like, oh, like, I don't need to get food. So I didn't go out and get food. Like, I didn't eat, I brought a snack for lunch, and I was like, I can eat more when I get home. It's fine. Like, who cares? Like, I don't need to have, like, a full-ass meal for lunch all the time. Because, like, or I can make something at home. It was my own fault. I was too lazy to make anything for my lunch, so I just didn't eat anything for my lunch, and then I went home and had like a feast. I had a feast when I came home. You know, there's like you could slowly do it. You don't need to be perfect. Like it's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna fail some days. Maybe you're the real sex shorty. Oh my god, you know it. I'm not short! Unless you're like me and DoorDash at work, bro. If they allowed me to DoorDash again at work, I'm so happy they kind of like stopped it because I was spending a lot of money on the DoorDash. Ooh, I was. Ooh.
Can rely on our
I got
parents.
Chipotle today.
And then
My
begs
bad.
for money from parents.
I know. If anything, I should be giving them money, but at the same time, like I'm just like such a like lazy, like spoiled brat. So it's like I am.
Which I don't
it's
think
the truth. I'm a lazy.
Yes,
I'm lazy and
objectively.
spoiled.
Yes, objectively. Which is, I don't think there's anything I can do to help with that.
Yeah.
You just need to get cut off from your parents, and you need to have like a fucking real world situation
No,
figured
part
out
of me does
immediately.
think they should cut me off.
Oh, they
because,
need to
that's
cut
the
you
only
off.
Way, that's the only way I'll stop being. It's like it's like this toxic.
Call
like,
them.
Kind of like,
Call them.
hey, mom.
What's up, honey?
I'm just I'm filming the YouTube video right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you need my help?
No, I just wanted to tell you something.
Okay.
Yeah, and this. Do you mind if you much lenient? So much to.
$1,000 in your rent.
If that's okay.
Okay.
Get my.
You can say it's positive. You pay your own electric
Mhm.
and Wi-Fi. You have your own investment account.
That's
so
true.
You check periodically and make
Yeah.
sure you have savings.
Mhm.
Are you adding to your investment account at all?
I need to be adding to it. I have. Yeah. I'm about
Positive for your pay.
goal.
Off.
Then you could say something like,
So you know,
that would be great for us to
job. Yeah.
apply for okay.
Run and then yeah. I know. I'm sorry, but I will eventually go back to and like do like and then like search for jobs and more opportunities.
Yeah, or what about do you want to go to Europe? Where do you
Yeah, yeah, honestly, like, yeah, Mom, I have to go, but yeah, I'm here now. Okay,
All right, love you. Bye.
bye.
What's the London program?
It's this internship program.
Another internship.
Okay.
Another internship that she's not gonna keep because guess what? She doesn't want to have a boring job. Also, do you want to go to Europe? What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, well, do you want to go to Europe? What the fuck? Like, damn, like, what a crazy question. Yeah, she really just needs to hit rock bottom. Like, you really just need to hit, like, what you need to know what it feels like to have $0 in your bank account and have nothing to spend. You know what it feels like to have your card declined.
Okay, she's an incredibly nice person.
She really is.
My mom. She does.
Incredibly pleasant person. Very nice.
Mhm.
She is coddling the out of you. I don't even know if you could feel it. The fact that you didn't even like answer if you went to the job program, but she knew you didn't because you were suggesting.
Yeah.
And then she said, well, that's okay. We just need to make sure we're doing it. We just need to make sure we're doing this. We just need to make sure we're doing this. There's no consequences for you for not. You are being coddled.
She is.
I
You
know,
are
but she,
facing.
like,
That, like, there is no way that she's getting these internships without, like, the help of her family, because, like, I don't know what she obviously has a degree, but her degree is in, like, psychology, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's not, like, a business degree or anything, it's psychology, and a lot of, she had an internship at a tech company? Like, tech programming company? Like, I don't know, that came out of left field, like, if you graduated with, like, psych. And, like, what? Like, what? Imagine having the luxury of choosing not to work at a boring job. I know, right? She has a psych degree and isn't going to med school? No. She wants to, you know what she wants to do? Yeah, most psych degrees aren't useful. Like, you need to, like, get it, yeah, but you can work with that. Like, it's like one of those degrees that you have to, like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she said, like, at the beginning, like, at the very beginning, she was like, I just don't want to be one of those people with, like, I just don't want to have a boring job. I just want to do what I like. Bitch, so does everyone. So does everyone. There's a chance that you can get a job that, like, isn't too bad and you can at least go to work and manage and find it enjoyable in some sense. It doesn't need to be, like, your favorite thing ever. But, like, you could still, like, have a job that's at least, like, a little bit, like, you know, like, oh, I could do this, like, you know, I could stick with this for, like, years, I guess, you know, kind of thing. Like, everyone gets burnt out from jobs, so it doesn't mean you quit them the moment you get burnt out. You could push through and hope for a better time or find a new one.
No, you're facing no... You're facing no reality, no consequences, no real world actions. Nothing is happening when you.
I mean, I do a job I enjoy, but the one I'm at right now is boring and depressing. See, exactly, yeah, like, you do a job that you enjoy, but, like, there's it's gonna be sad and depressing. No, I get that so hard. My job too is, like, so boring. I wouldn't say depressing though. Like, I would definitely say, like, if you're searching for, like, I would recommend, like, you know, I always recommend people, like, keep looking for something better. It's hard though. It is so hard to find a job that is like it's hard to find something better. You know, it's hard because you're either just gonna get a step down or you're gonna be at the same level you were before, or maybe you can find something a little bit better. But, like, I mean, like, you're just, in the end, you're always, like, stuck in at least for me anyway. For me, I'm almost stuck in the same place. I'm like, this is so fucking horrible. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, oh.
Don't hit the goals. We've seen so many people on the show who are like, I will do this, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
All this future stuff. Your entire relationship with them is, we need to be doing this. We're gonna do this. We need to start looking to do this.
Yeah.
It's nothing, because there's nothing happens when you don't do it.
Yeah.
It's just okay, and we move on to the next thing. And that's why listening to that, my heart kind of breaks right now for this, because, again, there's nothing I can do here. This is not a budgeting thing. There's nothing to budget with. You don't make any money, so I can't even make a budget for you.
Yeah.
It's you're being coddled, and somehow.
Like, how do I break that? How do I break that whole, like how do I
Tell your parents to fucking cut you off.
make firm boundaries with my parents?
Boundaries? Listen, they want to help and they want to do all these things. You just need to, if you are actually serious about it, you need to say, Mom and Dad, you can't give me any more money. No more money. I can't. I talked to this guy. I see the consequences of my own actions. I need to learn the value of a dollar. You give me no more money. Now, what I'm willing to accept is, obviously, you're already in rent that is likely very expensive. Maybe they help with that term, and the portion that you pay would be applicable to, like, if you were to go get yourself just a studio or something somewhere. So maybe you're paying that part. And then once that rent is up, you cannot re-sign it. You have to go get your own that you're paying.
Yeah, you're so right. Oh, that's a psych degree. Is asking the finance guy for psych help. Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure that's the degree, because she said she went to school and graduated, and I'm pretty sure she said she had a psych degree at the beginning. I think. Maybe I'm totally wrong and misheard, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
So
I really don't know what other degree she'd have, because she doesn't have any, like, she obviously doesn't care for tech. She said she liked she doesn't care for tech at all. I don't think she has, like, a business degree or anything. I have no idea what kind of fucking degree she has.
They're not paying for you to go out. They're not paying for London trips. They're not paying for, apparently, a future Chicago or LA trip that you're gonna do. They're not paying for your different bills. They're only covering maybe a little bit of rent, just so that the amount you're paying for is like what you would pay for when you go get your own place,
Right.
and you are managing your own budget. The investing account, I don't know how you have money there. You didn't make enough to be able to put that there, unless all the money that you made put $4,911 in, and they just paid for your living expenses, so you didn't have any overhead. Like, it doesn't make any sense. She said you have savings. I don't see any savings unless you didn't.
She's like, she has a nice smile, because if she was ugly, she'd be screwed. Yeah, you're right.
Send it to us.
Yeah,
But
no, I did send savings to you guys.
okay, well,
Yeah. I have a little bit of savings, and then I also... Wait, is it on there, or did they not?
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, you have 2,000 in savings, but the last month you spent $7,000 and you thought you spent 1,000. I don't want to hear. Who cares about your savings? You spent $7,000 in 1 month, and it wasn't even your own money. It was your mom's and dad's. It was your mom and dad's money that you spent $7,000 of.
I have some savings. I always make sure that it's like that my savings is good, because I don't want, like,
Well, where are you getting the money to put in your savings? Because where'd you get that money from?
Listen,
not have any savings for an emergency.
I need you to have that tough conversation with them, and I want you to actually sit down with one of them. I want you, Mom, and Dad to go to dinner together.
Okay.
and I need you to lay out this conversation. Maybe even show them this video as much as that hurts.
Oh gosh.
Maybe even highlights or just a portion of it.
Yeah.
But essentially, mom and dad, play this part. Her finances are. She's learning nothing. She doesn't know the value of a dollar. Her credit card balance is high and there's no payments to be seen on there. She says you're paying for it, but again, in the history, it's not showing. She doesn't know the value of work. She's not showing up to the job programs that she's supposed to be showing up for. And in the conversation you guys had with her, it is just, we will figure this out and that everything's okay all the time and there's no consequences. She needs to be cut off. The only thing I will allow you to pay for that makes sense to help her is likely her rent is too much for her to afford going and working. So make her pay for about like $1,000 rent, which is rent that she could go get on her own after that lease is done, and then you can cover the rest, but nothing else in her budget. She needs to start learning the value.
She must have like a really nice apartment that she's staying into, because I can't imagine she was living in a cheap ass like apartment away from home. She has to be living in like a penthouse.
And if there's like a 3-month transition, I'm also okay with that as well. Well, she's job hunting, but she needs to get a fire under her butt. And if she is not, if she's just getting all this extra help, she's never going to get a job. She's never going to get a career. She's never going to do what's necessary. She's never going to have an adequate retirement account. I don't know how she has that. It's likely because you're covering all her living expense. So that's what I say to you guys. Please cut her off now. She needs to be. She knows she wants to be. She just can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then sometimes, like, I'll get into, like, arguments and stuff with them, though, too. And then they're just like, I'll be like, I'm
Where the fuck is she gonna find 1K rent apartment? I want one. I know, right? Who was, I saw, there was another video, I think, by Caleb, where this girl was paying, like, I think because she had roommates, but she was paying, like, $600 a month for rent because, like, she was with a roommate. But damn, that's cheap as fuck.
I'll be like, with what money? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I wouldn't last a day without
Why
their
would
help.
you run away anyway?
Or not run away, or just like move somewhere else and like not tell them, or like I'm just like,
Why would you? Like, she's living the best life ever. Stares at 1K rent. Like, most studio apartments are about like 1,000 depending on where you live. I think that's like 1 to like 1,500. I think 1,500 sounds pretty accurate though. Like for a studio apartment, I feel like that's pretty accurate. Like 1,500 seems pretty reasonable. Well, not reasonable, but sounds pretty accurate. But you cannot tell me this girl. Oh, there you go. I rent a 2-bedroom anyway. There you go. Perfect. But, like, you cannot tell me this girl was like, well, what if I ran away? Girl, you live, like, the best life ever. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
I'm upset with you. I'm not for talking to you again.
What are you upset at them about? Oh, you come from the most spoiled household ever. What are you upset at them about?
Mostly it is about, like, a lot of our arguments lately have been about, like, my lack of, like, a clear career path, and also just, like, my spending habits. And
why are you mad?
And they're probably right to be upset.
Yeah, they're very.
You're 24. You're doing nothing. All right, that's what you need to do. No budget's gonna help. I'm not making a budget. There's no income to make a budget off of. You're spending expenses. They don't make sense because you don't have to cover any of them right now. So that's what you need to do. That is step number 1 in your life. Make sure you guys come to the post show. We're gonna talk about a lot more things that we didn't have. No, it's just extra drama and stuff that doesn't make sense to have in the show. Actually, I'm gonna review your Hinge. Let's review your Hinge since we talked about it. I'm gonna make fun of it or compliment you on it, depending.
Yeah,
we'll do that. That'll be fun. Hammer financial score. You. It was horrible. So yeah, make sure to check out all the resources linked in the description below, as they are what a user would use in specific situations, or the budgeting and investing program, which is bundled at a 15% discount. See you guys in the post show.
Today on
the post show. So, like, after this, how long ago was this one? This was 7 months ago? I don't remember. Oh, here it is. So, this is the post show. It costs money to watch. I'm not gonna watch it. But this will probably be it for me today. I'm like super tired. I'm super tired now. It's about like 1 a.m. I think for me. It's at 1:30 a.m. I will be heading to bed now. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I actually like reacting to this stuff with you guys. It's pretty fun. It's definitely something to watch, that's for sure. I just went on apartments.com and found 1 bedroom in Dallas for $845. Have a good night, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll probably stream or do something tomorrow if anyone's online. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. But have a good one, guys. I'll see y'all. Good night. Bye bye.